Yeah, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Boys Be Boys in Her podcast. This week's episode is titled "You Can't Play Neutral in the Field." Be sure to like and subscribe to the podcast. Enjoy the show. Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to a new episode of Boys Be Boys in Her. We got the whole crew for the first time.
Yes, sir.
Feeling good, feeling good. Brittany, how you feeling?
Hey y'all, it's Brittany, aka Brit Brat.
It's Brittany, bitch.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. What's up, y'all?
I'm good, good. Brittany, how was your week?
It was good. I did a little bit of retail therapy, chilling,
Always
spending
good.
my man's money.
Oh,
Not my
man.
That's the best kind of money to spend.
Okay,
Mhm.
sure.
Wait till I know what we know now. The clock it. I got it.
Wait.
Yes, I got
This
it.
is the correct way.
Yeah, let's try and keep this energy
They
right.
they
bro.
didn't
How
know
you
how to
feeling,
clock
big
it
bro?
last week.
I'm feeling good, man. I had a good week. The opening day was this week. Opening day night for us, for the Yankees. We won the first game. We talk about that a little bit later, man. You know how
I'm feeling
That's
it.
me
Lila,
with a
about
mesh
you? How
shirt
was your
on,
week?
like- I said that's me with the mesh shirt on. Yeah, my week is good, except for today. They try to play me in the nail salon. We don't like that. No new set.
Oh,
We're not
damn.
feeling that.
Dang. That's
You
a crazy.
Is that the shooting your nail ticket, or you got the same one?
No, it's the same one. But she
But-
got good prices.
but she wasn't even
But she
loyal.
not talking about appointments.
Oh,
But her price is good, $55
Sucks,
per
it
set.
sucks.
Come on.
I do my own nails, girl.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
a
you
lot.
got-
Wait,
look
but
up
they
right
look
there.
nice.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I thought you actually went to a spot. Okay.
Yo, Jordan, what about you, big bro? How was your week,
Jay
big
to the
bro?
old man Swami. My week was pretty good. Yesterday I watched the verses, Tank versus Tyrese. Tank was out there playing with the boy.
You was out there playing hits.
No, not just playing the hits. Like, he was playing with the boy. Talk about how, like, Tyrese wore this nasty ass fucking, turtleneck. It had to go.
He was looking a mess.
And Tank really was like,
Maybe he
on
was
his
trying
neck
to
for that.
like
He walked him
bring it
down.
back.
Nah.
Maybe he was trying to bring it back.
I wore a turtleneck a
Give
couple
him
weeks
some
ago.
grace.
It wasn't the
You
same.
like, give him some grace.
Nah, I'm telling you, I wore a turtleneck a couple weeks ago. It wasn't the same.
Wait, what's
Wasn't
wrong?
it?
What's wrong with turtlenecks?
There's nothing wrong with turtlenecks. I just said I wore one a couple weeks ago.
Wait, what
I'm
color
saying
was
his
it?
turtleneck was not it.
What color was his turtleneck?
Okay.
It was black, but it
It had
wasn't it.
designs
Like,
on
you,
it?
he had like he had like some-
Wait. No homo. His shit wasn't tight.
No, it
Pause.
was, but like, you about to sing to people. Why your turtleneck so tight and you got like
Oh,
you got like
no.
rhinestones coming off the
Oh,
side
he
of your
got
jacket.
rhinestones. That's what it
coming
was.
off the side of the
the
jacket and
rhinestones.
stuff.
Yeah, that's a freaky.
Tank
guy.
did his thing though. Tank did his thing.
Shout out
though.
to Tank. Shout out to both of them, man.
Yes, for sure.
Shout out to both. All right, we're gonna get right into it, y'all. We had not a so long, but a long week, but a hectic week. First thing we got in the city said what segment? We got the shit got scary in LaGuardia, y'all. Y'all saw the Air Canada flight and the Port Authority, I guess you'll say, fire truck collided during the landing, killed the two pilots. I believe the stewardess is still critical. Just a scary time in general. As we've been talking about on the podcast before, so we'll touch on that. And then we also got the TSA news. They just, I guess not, it's not more news. Today, as of today, they kind of, President Trump did do a bill. He's going to get these guys paid and get everything back in office. So let's just get right into it. What you guys' thoughts on the whole collision that happened at first? What do you think? How do you feel about that, Brittany?
That was crazy. Like, they actually showed it on TikTok. Like, you could see it on, and that was insane. Like, they
Super
said that the
scary.
stewardess like was in the jump seat, and she was still like in the jump seat. Like, yeah,
Upon FD fire
yeah,
finding
like
her body.
it was crazy. Like, that's insane. That is really insane. Like, we went from, remember when they was like shooting down airplanes and stuff like that, or airplanes was crashing or whatever. And now it's crashing on land, like instead of in the air. That's insane.
Crazy.
That's what you got.
Crazy.
I mean, I'm passing it around you for me, but I mean, like, I guess it's it is very scary, and I do have like a flight attendant like sister, so like for me, like it's kind of personal. I'm like, damn, like I want you to be safe, like pay attention, make sure you like, I don't even know how you even prepare for something like this because it's not like you look both ways before you go across the street type of thing.
No,
So-
for real. Though.
No, that's yeah.
But yeah,
I think it's one of those situations where it's definitely goes out saying scary, and I thoughts and prayers with those families. 'Cause even when you look at it, this is something where you could do everything right, and one mistake could just change your whole life, right? You know what I'm saying? And in this situation, that's what we saw, where you had these pilots who were doing their job and trying to land the plane, and it felt that their life was taken cut short from when they did the right thing. They were just trying to land the plane, get everybody home safe. That's usually I actually can't stand when people do this when the plane lands and everybody claps. It's like a pet peeve
Wait,
of mine.
why you
Whoa.
don't like
I
that?
can't.
You're not
Whoa.
cultured.
Relax,
Yeah.
guys. Let's get the levels right.
I'm actually very
Let's
disappointed
relax.
in that.
It was just never
Yeah,
like my
he's not
thing. Like I pray. I'm very religious. I pray before and after the plane lands and takes off. But when everybody just like starts clapping, it just feels so like I don't know. It just feels.
They're happy that they
Well, you
made
should
It feels like a
safe.
trope. Like when you watch a movie, it's like it's like
Mm.
supposed
I
to
think
happen.
he's trying to say it's corny.
No,
I ain't
but
saying
I'm
corny. I just not. It was just never my type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all might be mad at me, but I agree with him.
Yeah,
Wow.
Like when you clap after a plane land, or like we in a movie theater and you clap at the end, that's terrible to me. 'Cause,
yeah,
like,
like those aren't like
you're
it
clapping
just-
for something that's supposed to happen.
Though-
Like, like we're supposed to land safely, guys. This is their job. This is
Yeah.
what they get paid to do.
Can
to
we
make sure
can we let
land
people
safely.
enjoy things?
No,
No, you can enjoy that your life is safe, but that's my expectation. So I'm not clapping.
Yeah,
for,
like I don't.
for
when
something
I
expect.
drive in the whole group, like when you drive on the bus, we don't sit there and clap that we all like got there safe. Like I just feel like some things are
I
just
feel like
so.
it's a difference.
Yeah, I mean,
I
Definitely
think
the
it's
difference.
more of just people being grateful that they got there safe.
Right.
So why don't
That's
you do
it.
it when you're in the car?
I definitely do the sign of the cross when I'm in the car. If I'm crossing a bridge and anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me and
but
my
you ain't
best
clapping
friend-
when you
We
reach
feel
your
like the things,
destination.
Like the clapping,
No,
Like
but
you-
me and
I
my
mean,
best
I'm
You
friend
and your
not gonna
Uber,
cry.
like, yeah,
Come
Uber
on.
driver, yeah, Uber driver.
But
Not
people drive
crying.
more than they fly.
Right.
All right. So when you on the cruise, do you
That's
clap
more
when you
normalized.
dock when you on the cruise?
I don't know if they do that.
I've been on cruises.
No,
before.
no,
I
they
do
don't.
that.
They don't do
cruises.
that.
They don't
That's
do that.
what I'm saying. So
They don't
I
clap.
think it's just
I'm-
such a
I'm a-
statement with flying, but like a cruise is more dangerous than flying. It's always driving.
Debatable.
That's
Depends.
true. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just think it's ghetto.
I mean, I ain't gonna say
Ghetto
that.
is
That's crazy.
That's
It's actually cultures that are doing this.
Ghetto is
When they're
crazy.
landing.
You can
I'm not
you
judging
can
cultures,
be
I
you
just
can
said
be
how
ghetto.
to do
You
it.
can be
That's
ghetto in
kinda
any
crazy.
culture, my guy.
Whoa, you gonna get this canceled? Well,
That's crazy.
Any
So we
culture can
gonna-
be ghetto.
That was
we're
Next
gonna
crazy.
topic.
shift over to it. So in regards to this flight and everything else that's going on, we also got the long waiting times in TSA, mainly in Houston because they have spring break. Average wait time in Houston and Atlanta is about 120 minutes.
You want to know how long I waited? TSA pre-check, 3 minutes.
I mean, you was before.
That's
No,
right.
you was.
No, I was
you
during the time. It was literally 2 weeks ago.
But you
It
missed
was-
the peak time, so you wasn't flying at peak hours.
I mean, yeah, I don't fly on peak hours, but that's just a smart traveling thing.
What time was your
not to
flight?
do. My flight is at 6 a.m.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Yeah.
So he got it. He got
Gotta
early
be smart.
bird gets the worm. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's crazy though when you think about it that. Me and the boys talking the group chat, we usually planning the trip or whatever. But I was saying like I'm going through other stuff where I'm trying to not renew my passport. But now it's like I'm not mad at not traveling now because I can't imagine spending 3 hours in the airport
Yeah.
to catch a flight. Like I
would
can't.
be livid.
Like I can't even. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, even like us Hispanics, they're like, "Yo, we leave 4
Mhm.
hours to go to the plane." I see now. Wow, like that's like 4 hours
us.
is insane, bro. That's a whole Lord of the Rings movie.
Yeah, I'm not,
Not a
I'm not-
movie.
I'm not waiting that long.
Listen, I got stuck one time traveling back from Turks and Caicos in North Carolina, and it was the worst. I did not get home until the next day, and I
Oh,
was not
no.
feeling it.
No,
It was not it.
that's that. I don't have words, and it's with the more we talk about it, the more I comfortable when people get with flying. You think about how in certain situations where we put so much pressure on, we constantly checking our flight because it's always it's like the MTA, like something's gonna happen when we gotta catch that flight. You feel like my flight's gonna get delayed. This is that. Now people are just straight up missing their flight. Like, did y'all see the lines? Some of these lines were out the airport.
Yeah.
Nah,
That-
for sure.
Yeah, that was
like
crazy.
that's crazy, bro.
I've never seen that before.
In my life, like out the
How you
airport.
be like, I'm gonna just change the flight. It's fine.
Either
It's
that or
fine.
you gotta go to the person in the front like, yo, $100.
But-
Yeah.
I don't think they even giving it up. I saw one where this guy was flying out of Newark. He got there 3 hours before his flight, and the TSA agent said, "Yo, bro, you're not gonna make it. If I was you, I'll catch a flight to JFK right now."
Wow.
He had to waste $100 just to go to JFK.
Wow.
Like this is that is crazy, bro. Like
That's
I would
wild.
be, I
Mhm.
find it outrageous to be in some situations.
Right.
But when we talk about the main place being in Houston, the biggest reason why Houston's having this surge and wait time aside from the government shutdown is spring break. So Brittany, I'm gonna go to you.
The unks was outside.
How?
That's
What?
what TikTok's saying.
Yeah,
I'm
what are
saying
your
the
thoughts?
unks is outside.
What are your
No,
thoughts
They look
on
like they
spring
was a
break?
little older than some unks though.
Grandpas?
No.
Right.
Grandpa's-
What are your thoughts on
So
adults being a part
I
of spring
had
break?
friends out there. They looked like they were lit. Like I ain't gonna front. They
How
look
old are your friends?
they around 29.
That's too old. Don't speak up to the mic, Brittany. Don't be shy.
Not too much with my girlies, but no, it looked like a time was had. I'm not gonna front like.
Wait. So going based off that, what y'all think is the oldest you should be going to spring break?
Oh,
Brittany.
no,
Sorry,
I
true,
think
Brittany.
like
I'm not gonna lie. I guess after before 30, you don't need.
You gotta speak into the mic. You sound
'Cause
like
you
you're not trying to throw your girls
tryna
under the bus.
have
but-
me
Yeah,
right.
on
You
this
trying
podcast,
to.
you should
My
have some
girlies
feelings.
was out there having
Expect
a
them
time.
to throw on capes for their ladies.
My girlies was out there having a time. No, but like I feel like spring break is a college thing. Like I socialize everything with like
mhm.
things like that with college. So like college, Miami, Houston, different things like that. But right now, me at 32, I'm not going to nobody's spring break. Like I'm just not doing it. But shout out to my girls that went. They had a
Nah,
time.
don't shout them. Yeah, what about you, bro?
Well, I'm confused of why is Houston the spring break location now. Like
Talk about it.
back in my days, it was Miami.
Yeah,
We was trying to be
definitely
in
Miami.
I think
Miami.
now, I saw that they were shutting like a lot of like Florida's like over the shit. Like
Yeah, they
tired
shut
of
it
people
down.
coming in there.
It was a
they shutting shit
curfew
down.
and
Yeah,
all
no,
that.
Florida was fed up.
Like get the fuck out.
Fed up.
Houston about to be nice. They about to shut this down.
There's no
Mhm.
beach there, so I don't know. I don't know why they're over there.
Yeah, that too.
So they
Rodeo.
have videos
The
and clips
rodeo.
of what's the name of that famous Houston swim club out there. There was like 3 hour wait time just to get into like the
Area 52.
I might be named. I'm not familiar with Houston like that big well, but
Say Anthony a regular.
yeah, he out
He a
there.
regular.
They got the videos of like the 3 hour wait time, and I'm like, bro, as a grown man, I don't understand why. Even as an adult, like what is? There's so many other places out there. I'd rather go to Cancun or something. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the strip club. I was gonna give you the reason why. But
Nah, the strip club is a different story.
okay, I'm on my business.
Oh, so now give us the reason why now
what's
for the
the
strip
reason
club.
why?
I mean, the strip club is
Inquiring
Drake,
minds wanna
Drake,
know.
and Drake and them shouted it out. So that's where probably everybody want to
In
go
Houston?
now. Yeah.
Okay. So that's kind of like Magic City. We gonna
Yeah,
give
for
Magic
Houston,
City a
yeah.
shout out because the NBA did them dirty.
What are your thoughts on
Um.
spring break and age requirement?
So I'm the youngest one here, and I wouldn't. go.
That was
I'm just out in the
crazy.
Sorry,
street.
guys. I'm just saying.
Trying to
I
make me
felt the
feel
tag.
old.
I'm the youngest one here, guys. I wouldn't go on spring break. Like he said, I'll probably go to like Puerto Rico or something, or just somewhere else, like just to enjoy. my
At what
time.
age would you go though? Like you
To
and the
spring
girls
break?
are out. Yeah.
I mean, because you get a spring break as a college student.
Right.
True,
right?
but I'm going to St. John.
Oh, okay. So you're not even going where everybody else going.
No, I'm not going where everybody
felt
else
that.
going. I also feel like after a certain age, you gotta pack it up.
Mm.
Yeah.
What's that age though?
I'm gonna say 25.
That's a
Mm.
good age.
That's
Like,
not
that's the
bad. I feel like
perfect
that's
age.
a
That's
good
a
age.
good age.
Okay.
I think 25 is like hang it up. You're 26 now. Time to be grown.
And,
Time to be grown.
and you're off the medical insurance from your parents. So
Yeah.
Yo, those
You're
about
definitely
you, bro.
responsible.
I'm gonna say the same thing. Probably around like 25, because some people do start college a little late. So I'll cap it at 25. After 25, you probably should be going on guys trips or girls trips.
I mean, you should be doing that before that.
Well, I'm
though.
just saying we done elevated to the guys trips and the girls trips. We not like, oh yeah, I need to take off a week of work to go to spring break. We not doing that. We
And-
adulting now.
And the crazy
Yeah.
part was about this whole Houston like spring break was they were showing clips of people like Houston doesn't have the infrastructure because again there's no beaches or nothing. So there was videos of people like hundreds of people, 200 of people in gas stations just playing music.
Hey,
like
yo.
like that like that's crazy to me. And now on top of that, again, like I said last week, where are your fathers? There was clips of people fucking in the gas station.
Are you
What?
serious?
I'm serious.
So basically,
No.
you saying
There
this
was
trip
no
this
parties,
turned
there
into
was-
freak
it
night?
tur- Yeah, it's on the freak night.
It was a freak night.
Yeah, it's
Nah,
crazy.
in the
What?
gas station is
It's
crazy.
I didn't know that.
that's
Now,
wicked.
and you know what crazy part is? That's probably somebody's girl back home in New York who's not answering her phone.
Nah, that's
Oh
not
my
that's not
God.
crazy. It's not RP to him anyway. You should do better.
How you be like, you should have
Better.
known.
You
should
better.
have known.
Do better.
So when you look at it, it's crazy to me. Like I really just can't wrap my mind around some of these people like in their shenanigans.
Jalen, stop looking at me.
Cause like I gotta look at you because your girlfriends is out there.
No, they were out there celebrating someone's birthday, and then there was others that went to Burgers and Bottles.
What is that?
So
Burgers
basically,
and
what
bottles?
she's saying is they didn't go for spring break. They just so happened to be there when spring break was
Right.
going on.
Thank
That's also possible.
I got you,
though,
girlies.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
facts.
also possible. You could just be over there.
Girls be knowing when your uncle's second uncle's birthday is. Now, as long as they don't know when spring break is, okay, I'll play along.
They
I'll play
aunties, they don't
along.
know about that.
Right? That's
Mm.
crazy.
So I'll digest. I digress. We're gonna shift over to the next topic. We're gonna talk about it. Talk about it, big bro. We got the baseball is back.
Oh yeah, baseball is back. Opening day. We're here.
Let's go Yankees.
Let's go Yankees.
Delilah, you gotta
The
say
Mets
something. You
jersey
got
on.
on the whole
It's
mess.
just me like.
I got my
No, okay,
pinstripes
so
on.
this is how I feel about it. So
It's
I was
Joelle
raised a
face for
Mets
me.
fan. Okay, I was raised a Mets fan because my grandpa was raised in Brooklyn.
Shout
And
out to
my dad was
Brooklyn.
born in Brooklyn.
Johnny, what up, big bro?
Okay, Johnny.
Shout out to Johnny.
And but he was raised over here in the Bronx, so I feel like that's why we ended up, becoming Mets fans. So I gotta
Wait,
stand with
said
Grandpa.
you said the Bronx?
My dad was raised in the Bronx, but he
So
was
he
born
should
in
be a
Brooklyn.
Yankee.
But his father, listen.
You know where my father's at?
where?
You know where my father's at?
Where?
He's not in New York. Get him
Oh.
out of here. I got the Yankees.
But that's different. You were still raised here, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so but it's
Yeah.
you. I mean, I'm a girl. I don't
yeah,
know.
and you know what?
True.
She's allowed to think that. You know why? Because you're free, right? So you're allowed to think that. Speaking of free, we not going to
knew.
shout out no Yankees. We going to shout out Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman.
That
Nah,
was mad
Freddie
corny.
Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
You gotta zoom
Freddie
in his face
Freeman.
when he said that.
He's trying to get a reaction. We're not gonna
Yeah,
let
you
him.
gotta.
Yeah,
I think that's what he
control.
want.
Anyway,
he want the zoom in.
anyway,
Uh-huh.
the Yankees and the Mets actually won their home openers. Well, not home openers. Sorry,
They
the
sure
Mets had a
did.
home opener. They won theirs. Yankees won on the road. I'm
7-0.
excited. Yeah, I'm excited.
So we could say New York is up right now.
Yeah, for
It
sure.
is.
For right now, we up right
Aside
now.
from the Knicks with a bad loss to Charlotte last night, but Nick did.
Did y'all
basketball
see the
is up.
baby going crazy
He
in
was.
Charlotte?
That was.
He was going crazy.
For sure.
I didn't see that.
I wasn't
He
gonna talk about
He was
that.
whipping the Jalen Brunson jersey.
Yeah,
he was going
crazy.
Wow.
He's like, how
Oh, wow.
y'all like this spanking? He was, yo,
Oh,
he
he
was,
was?
Courtside, he was going crazy.
he was
Oh,
going
you know what I said about them Knicks?
He was
Courtside,
going
crazy.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Shout out to the baby.
He's
though.
like, I don't care if they kick me out. Nah, he was going crazy.
He's known to go crazy in Charlotte because he's got kicked out a couple times.
Really?
Yeah, he be
Oh,
like, I
snap.
pay for these seats, motherfucker. He be on that type of time, which I get. If I pay for courtside seats, you're gonna have
No,
to
it's
kick me out.
true.
He
It's
If I get
true.
courtside seats.
crazy.
But what are your expectations this year for our New York Yankees?
I
What
think,
make you happy?
I think we're gonna do similar to what we did last year and the year before that. The year before
You on
that.
the team?
What you want me to give?
It's
I'm
not
give you the
the,
answer.
it's not the we, because I support the we if that's your team.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
just
I mean,
funny
look,
because similar
Not
to
similar
what we
to what
did
we
last
did.
year.
Because
Yeah,
that
I
is
mean-
so vague. Like
No,
that
no,
is-
Yankees-
it's not vague. That means
No,
he's
but it's
expecting
like-
them to lose.
But yeah,
The Yankees
like,
have like what is it, like 15 straight winning streaks? We can check it, but we have like winning seasons for a very long time. We win games. We just don't finish.
Don't win this chip, big bro. Don't win this chip.
are we saying that the Yankees are choking?
I can say they are. Like I'm a
I
fan.
gotta instigate
Yeah.
a little.
You
bit.
know.
I love it because we don't support the Yankees on this side of the couch.
Okay,
Oh,
now
what's
ask
your
him his team. Hold on.
What's your team?
I'm a
The
Phillies
biggest
fan.
chokers.
I mean,
The biggest
Philadelphia
chokers.
I wouldn't say that.
You lose every year in the same round.
Not the same.
At least we make it every year to the same round.
We
Y'all
do
not,
too.
no, y'all don't. Y'all missed the playoffs not too long ago.
We haven't. We've had winning seasons consecutively.
We've
10
had winning
plus.
You started
Wait, what are you talking about?
It's not
Conversation.
hard to have a winning season. You just have to have one game over your losses.
Okay.
Brittany, have you ever been to a baseball game?
No, but I'm going, guys.
Oh,
I'm actually-
we gotta set that up. We
Yeah.
gotta get you. We gotta get you in the bleachers.
First of all,
Facts.
pod outing. We go to a baseball game.
I'm down for that.
Oh,
I'm
we
with it.
should.
Yeah.
Let's support the Mets though.
We can go to a Met game. I don't
We
care.
could-
Like,
and
oh,
it's-
we could go to.
it's
a
crazy
I
for
haven't
me to
been
say
a
that
Met game in
because,
a
like,
long
Really?
time.
It's crazy
Okay.
for me to say that because like we're rivals, but we
can
gonna
go to
support
Mets
the Mets
game.
over
It's
the Yankees
okay.
any
Oh,
day.
pod outing.
yeah,
I'm
like,
with
I'm
it.
down for that. You could even bring Corey. He's got to pay for everything.
I mean, she bought the
by-
Monclese.
That's
She bought the
crazy.
Monclese, so I think he could buy the tickets.
No, it's even more funny because of how she started the pod. I was spending my man's money.
So, speaking of the Mets, I don't know if you
Same.
saw, well, Brittany and Delilah, I don't know if y'all saw it, but we had a good laugh about this in the group chat where in baseball, Brittany, there's 9 innings, as you know.
Mhm.
So they have this thing called 9 and 9, and City Field is also doing it where every inning you're supposed to eat a hot dog and a beer.
That sounds crazy.
That sounds
Yeah,
eating glizzies is
that-
kind of crazy, but it's a bundle.
Okay.
It's
So
a challenge.
it's a challenge. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
challenge. I know Jordan's up for it. You know, he loves them glizzies.
Hey, yo.
That was great.
So is
Pause.
there's an award at the end of
Yeah, you're
What
fine.
is
As
this
a manhood, as a man, why are you eating, taking down 9 front?
Oh.
That's not worth it.
Well,
I don't know
wasn't
about
enough.
that. I need a gift.
I need a gift.
I need a gift.
They also they have tequila and ice cream, so you could sip on this tequila and ice cream.
Nah.
You don't got
Not
drunk
enough.
at
I
mean,
need more tickets
Yeah.
to another game.
Yeah.
I'm
free
not the biggest
tickets.
fan of getting drunk at sporting. I actually can't stand people who get drunk at sporting events.
Really?
Like, I
This
can't
guy
stand
is
I'ma
a
hide out on
Debbie
this
Downer,
one.
bro.
Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna hide out on this one because I
Bro.
love getting
No,
drunk
no.
So
at
So
a
this
sporting
is-
event.
There's a difference between drunk and sloppy messy. Like I hate a sloppy
Okay,
messy.
Okay,
drunk.
okay,
but that's
okay.
what you're
Yeah,
talking about. Okay, I
Nobody
thought
like-
you
yeah.
meant
Nobody
like,
likes the sloppy, messy
Nobody
people.
likes
Yeah,
No,
that's
yeah.
a little crazy. I thought
Yeah.
you meant just
Nah,
We're
like,
not
you
doing
feel
that.
nice. Yeah, like you get the
Yeah.
double shot, whatever. You put in your souvenir cup, you chilling out there in the stands in the sun, whatever. With your boys, it's Gucci. But once you get like the messy drunk, I'm like, yo, well, who bought this guy?
yeah. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
agree.
MSG is one of those places that I'm not getting fucked up.
Nah, Emmett, one, the drinks are too
Because I am
fucking
not
expensive
getting up.
at
I'm,
MSG.
no, it's not even that. I'm
getting
not
up.
getting up. You know how hard it is to get up and get back in your seat? Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Like,
When me and Ant did the Gunna concert, and the drinks there was $25 a drink.
Excuse me.
And a double was like 32.
That's why y'all need the
Word.
ladies with y'all with the big bags to sneak some stuff
Low
in.
key. So it's like when I go to certain events, I'd be like, all right, I use sometimes like the Gunna concert, I bought 2 drinks off rip because I wasn't going back.
yeah.
Like sometimes that's low key like
Yeah.
the move.
So drinks on you when we go to this baseball game. All right, cool.
If Corey's
Y'all
not
heard it
there.
here. Wait,
Nah,
what?
Corey's not
If Corey's not there. That's what's
Yo.
going on. So we can switch topics also inside Yankee Stadium. We back talking about Jay-Z as he did at a third concert as a demand. But he did recently sat down with GQ. Him and J. Cole. J. Cole sat down with Cameron. Jay-Z sat down with GQ and they both had some interesting things to say. So Jordan, I'm gonna start with you, bro. What was your takeaway from Jay-Z's comments? Because one big thing being the Drake comment with the Super Bowl where he basically said that he doesn't think that the battle was good for hip hop. And the second thing being that he ended the interview by saying, I'm fucking Jay-Z. Like, I didn't care if Kendrick and Drake were beefing. I picked the hottest artist. So what are your thoughts on that?
Ah, you know what? I looked at that situation and I thought, like, man, this dude might not get my money now for this Yankee Stadium. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't really appreciate what he tried to sell to the people when he did that interview. Because one, you did choose a side. You knew exactly what you was doing when you did that whole thing.
So you don't
So-
believe him?
I don't believe him
Think
at
he's
all.
lying?
Especially he tried to
Just want to make
he
sure.
tried to act
Speaking that
act like
clear.
as
Black
if he
trucks
was like
outside.
this big mature guy and he's more mature than everybody else that's making music now, and that's why he doesn't support the rappers beefing anymore. But you already know there's a lot of talks about him behind the scenes making motions for rappers to get into secret beefs or like him blackballing people, all that stuff. And I'm a big person on if you have actions that you did, stand on it. Don't go out there and try to portray something that you do not actually believe in.
Just real quick, piggyback off of that. So you think he needed the beef to happen? Is that what you're saying?
I think he tried to use it to help tear down one artist that he felt was getting the attention or the picture to be bigger than him.
I.e. Drake.
Yes, i.e. Drake. But then also, not only to tear him down, but to specifically like take the attention away from both of them because now we're using one artist to get at the other artist. So now they're both attacking each other and kind of defaming them to like each fan base. So now their attention goes down. Whereas then now I'm Jay-Z, it's about to be my 30th anniversary and I'm coming out with this concert.
And that
And
was a year and a half ago, though.
I'm just saying, like, all of this is a play because he's coming out with a new album, all of that stuff. So now, you know, the attention is going to be on him.
Jordan's clear the conspiracy theorist on the pod.
I guess.
Yeah,
That's how we.
he's
I
going
guess.
crazy.
That's how we ride with it.
He's going
He's
crazy right
So
now.
wait, bro. So you don't think that he could actually believe that? Yo, I'm older now. He's almost 60. Like, yo, I don't see the point in beef.
Not at all, because literally last year, the year before that, he had verses on songs where he's actually taking shots at people. Like Fat Joe just released that he has songs where he's actually going at people that's just not released yet. So magically, because you're doing this interview, Now all of a sudden you matured more than everybody else and you don't believe in beef.
I
Miss
mean,
me.
he did say that he regrets the beef with Nas, which I think he was being honest when he said that.
Yeah,
He
but
said
look
what?
how long ago that
He
was.
said he regrets the beef with Nas.
Oh.
Yeah, he said. I mean, in so many words, he basically said it was a different time, and the beef was essentially what he was saying, which I did understand. This part is rap beef then is different than now because with social media involved, it's a whole different element.
Mhm.
Because I think we all could agree, hip hop is an adversarial sport. Like you are, I'll get more money than you. I'll sleep with more
Mhm.
women than you. X, Y, and Z, right? But when you look at how the Kendrick and Drake beef kind of got to a point where the climax was we calling someone a pedophile, and then you also saying, "Oh, you're a woman beater, or you beat your wife, or whatever."
Mhm.
I think as fans, a lot of us took that as we're now attacking the character of these musicians, which to a point I did, and I had to. So when I was listening to this, I was reflecting on it in real time. I was like, he's actually right because I was kind of saying, "Yo, Drake is this." And I know he's not,
Mhm.
but it also was the point of me kind of also picking a side. Which in a beef, there's always a winner and a loser in
Right.
any. It's a sport, battle rap is a sport. But when you also look at it, I think he does have a point when he was saying that the beef becomes bigger with social media, especially with the internet, because now it's so much mud being thrown at people and there's no line. Like before, it always was kids and wife is off limits, but that clearly wasn't the case in a lot of
Yeah.
battles. But then you also just had the recent, what's the boy from Brooklyn, Big Bro, Joey Badass and Ray Vaughn had a beef,
Oh yeah.
but theirs was kind of they was just
Why you
sparring.
ain't ask me? I'm from Brooklyn. Joel, not from Brooklyn.
I mean, I don't know if you listen to Joey Badass.
Don't do that.
You listen to Joey Badass?
I do.
All right, so
You know
yeah,
what she
okay.
gonna say? Soraya's man.
I don't know who that is. But
Actually,
The name
I'm
dropping
gonna
is
say he
crazy.
was
The
in
name
that
drop was
Netflix documentary
crazy.
or
Yeah,
film.
that name drop. Soraya look good though.
Yes, from Empire. She's pretty. They just
Oh.
had a baby.
I don't watch Empire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
me
cool,
neither.
She
though.
played in
That's
it.
why I was like, I thought you were
played-
talking about a
I
real
just know
person.
Cookie.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Her
I'm like,
real name
yeah.
is Soraya.
Yeah, her
No, I
real
mean
name is
like,
Soraya. But she's
like
famous
people we
from-
know. Like I don't
Like
know.
a friend,
Like
like a regular
Oh,
friend. Like,
okay.
well, say shout out to them. But yeah, so I think it's different. Like, what do you think?
I mean, I don't know. I'm on two sides of it, I guess. I enjoyed the back and forth, going back and forth with the rap battle because this is not Drake's first rap battle. I mean, and I enjoyed these others, regardless of who won and who lost, right? I think this is a cop out from Jay-Z for sure, but it also could be two things could be true, right? He could have just picked the hottest person at the time, because that's what everybody was pushing
Kendrick
anyway.
was the hottest rapper at the time.
Off of Drake's name, so that's what they kept doing. So of course he was the hottest because of Drake. So yeah,
Nah,
correct.
that's driving me
If
crazy.
you, I mean, but if you the hottest, that would mean that you would be the one selling more, right?
Necessarily. I mean,
What
Katy
makes you
Perry did
hot?
the Super Bowl. She wasn't the number one selling artist, but she did the Super Bowl.
Who?
Kendrick was the
No,
most
but I'm
bodied.
saying, but what
That's
makes you?
why
But I'm saying, what
You know
makes
that,
you the
right?
most hot?
the most bodied.
No, but I'm saying, but what makes you the most hot? That would be the sales, right? The people
I
talking
mean,
about
the
you and
the
stuff.
person that got the Grammy.
Oh,
Grammys,
Grammys has nothing to
Grammys
do with
never
that.
But it
equals
doesn't
hot.
matter. Like he
It
got a
doesn't.
Grammy off
Grammy
the
never
song
equals hot.
that
Drake
he-
hasn't put his music in the Grammys
Kendrick
for more
just
than
opened his
10 last
mouth.
10 years.
Yeah,
Someone
but
go get him a
still.
Grammy right now.
So wait, so we gave Michael B. Jordan his flowers for winning an Oscar.
That's
But that's an
different.
Oscar.
You gotta
Oscars
get
Oscars and
different.
Grammys are two different things.
No, no.
Wow.
Two
no,
different
no.
things.
I'm gonna be
How?
honest with you.
Guys,
For
we're
those
not being
awards, for those
fair.
Not
awards,
at
it's
all.
picked. For those awards, it's picked the same way, right?
Yeah,
It's always
not
going to
being
be a
fair.
popularity contest of who they
Yes.
want to win. It's
Yes.
never going to be who actually deserves to win.
Wait,
Sometimes
I don't believe that's
Asterisk.
true because Ben
Sometimes.
McLemore won a fucking Grammy, and I don't think he
That's what I'm
deserved
saying.
it.
That's what who they want to win. It's not. It's not. It's usually not going to be who deserves to win. It's who they want to win.
They don't think
And
Kendrick deserves any of
Kendrick,
his
it don't
Oscars,
matter
any
what he
Grammys.
put out. He was going to win
Kendrick
that
won.
regardless. He was going to win that regardless.
Brittany, what are your thoughts?
I told y'all I ain't like Jay-Z last week, so
Oh my God, you
Moving
did say
on.
that. You actually did. You're right. You did say that. You did say that. So let me ask you this: how do you feel about J. Cole when he stepped into his skit with Cam on? He was saying what he was saying.
so I actually didn't know it was a skit. That was crazy. Like I was over here like, yo, Cameron looked scared. J. Cole was
Yeah.
about to put some
I
hands.
was like,
on-
yeah, you know what?
I was like, yo,
My guy getting up. You know what I'm saying? I
that's
love that.
funny. I actually seen today J. Cole was trying to be a part of G Unit or something like that. 50
I
Cent
think
was
he
like,
mentioned that 50 Cent didn't want to sign him, but that was at a point
yeah,
in time
50
where,
Cent said he wear tight jeans. I've
where
never
J.
seen
Cole
him.
was.
I never seen him wear tight
This is
jeans.
why he was like,
This
"Shout
is
out
back
St.
in the
John's
day.
though."
Not
This
the
is the
lie.
skinny jean era.
Yeah,
That's
it's the
why
skinny
skinny
jean
jean
era.
era. Yeah.
Oh,
You know, not for nothing. You know, down south dudes dress weird.
they do.
So this is when he was like,
Wait,
still
no,
probably at
but
St.
this is
John's
when
and
St.
everything.
John's.
Yeah, so he probably didn't have the swag. Like he probably was like trying to find his like identity with how he dressed. Which, and, you know, 50
That's
was,
fine.
you know,
But
what I'm
I don't see him in G Unit. So.
Yeah,
Nah,
me
that would have
neither.
ended badly.
That wouldn't have
would've-
been a good fit.
Yeah,
No,
that
not at
was-
all.
yeah.
But him and Cameron, I definitely didn't know his face. Like I really thought he was about to go up there. And Cameron looks scared.
So-
Did
wait,
look
wait,
scared.
Scared of J. Cole?
So you thought he punked him into giving him an interview?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I really did.
Scared
No,
of J.
I
Cole,
really
right.
did.
I felt for
I'm
it.
so serious.
J. Cole, Jermaine Cole.
Not
But I
Jermaine.
fell for it. That's why I was proud.
Yeah, I was proud. I was a proud mama. I was like,
I
yeah.
was proud.
I really thought it was real.
At no point did you really think that was real.
I did.
That's
I did
crazy.
too. I really did.
Yeah, like
That's funny.
So,
until you said it, I was
what
like,
are your
oh.
what are your thoughts on particularly with J. Cole was saying as it pertains to? It seems that the way it was portrayed in the interview that J. Cole seems to be or wants to be seen as the one who wants Kendrick and Drake to be cool. Like that's what I took out of it. Like when he talked about the Big Three song that was supposed to happen, he mentioned that he had he got the beat and then he was waiting for Kendrick to do it. He reached out to Kendrick, and so it seems that J. Cole is like that middleman type of guy where he wants everybody to be like kumbaya and cool with each other. And I think this kind of I'm probably the biggest J. Cole fan like on the out of all of you guys.
Debatable.
Yeah, I said maybe, but I did.
I'm just saying
lose-
debatable because of your antics these past 2 years. But keep
Okay.
going.
Oh.
Keep going.
I did kind of lose a form of not respect, but like I think it's hard. Like I mentioned before, like hip hop is an adversarial sport. So when you shy away from having certain battles in these nature,
Say it again.
What?
What you just
it's an
said.
adversarial sport.
Keep it. What he did? He shied.
He shied away from it. I'm not. You gonna let me finish?
No, I just want you to- I
like
just want you to repeat it
I'm
again.
standing on business, guys. Like
I love it.
you know. So I
think
feel
he was
like
being
Unlike
mature.
Jay-Z.
nah. But this is the thing, though. That
I see
bro
your
is
face,
you
yeah.
can't the DNA of hip hop is
Ra-
rap like
the
that. You
rap
can't
beats
shy
and
away
stuff.
from that. And even if you're a conscientious rapper, which he claims to be, I think Nas is also conscientious in such and kind of a street rapper also. But he says some shit. You like, yo, he still got in the ring and sparred with the best of the best. And from what J. Cole was saying, I get it. We all try to not try, but we all want to be more aware about mental health and don't want to waste extra energy. But nobody forced you to get into that spot, into that position where you had to say something. You said you was listening to your boys or whatever, but bro, you feed your boys. You're the head of the table. So when you was in this situation to get in this beef with that you was talking crazy on the Big Three. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And talking crazy after the Big Three, and then you had that drop that 7-minute track that I've never in my history seen a rapper put out the track and then take it off. Like that's like I've never seen a rapper do that. You get what I'm saying?
I hit a
And
pain.
it
in
wasn't
your
even
voice,
it wasn't even
bro.
a bad song either.
It wasn't
right
It
now.
wasn't even a bad song. I mean, it wasn't.
I just feel like I feel like when he put it out, I feel like it was playful. Like I feel like he was just trying to be playful with it, and then
That
they
nigga was
took it
dead
on
serious.
some like
I don't think
Yeah,
it was
now
I
I'm
don't
really
think he
gonna
really wanted to
start-
do it. Like, and he just didn't know
Yeah.
how to come back from starting something and then really didn't.
I'm gonna be honest with you for sure.
Yeah, like-
Especially because, right? So that situation is like, you know how like you're about to get into a fight, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna beat this person up, and then right when you're about to do it,
Second thought.
and then right when you just like, you know what, I really don't want to fight, but now you already done jumped in the ring. That's pretty much what he did, cause like
that's pretty
that
good.
first track, it wasn't really like a playful like, all right, I'm gonna just throw shots because he not gonna respond or nothing. That's like the first jab you do just to see what they come with next when you start a rap beef.
But
So it was literally something to start the beef.
right, but the and I could be wrong from saying this, but I do feel like it was well known that Drake and Kendrick didn't like each other. So I also feel like this
One sided.
battle that they were gonna have was bound to happen.
No, I disagree.
Yeah, I don't think
I
so.
only disagree because yes, you're right, but half right. Because the interview, J. Cole said Drake sent a verse to he asked Doc for his verse.
But
It
this
was supposed
song,
to be,
this
yeah,
for this
it was
song.
supposed to be Drake and Kendrick only.
Correct.
And then so Kendrick took too long, like I guess as he always does or whatever. I don't know. But then he was like, "Fuck that! I'm gonna go give it a Cole now."
So according to academics, I forgot, but academics did touch on this. Academics was having his little thing in the basement, or whatever. He was saying how Kendrick was like, "Oh, you want me to be on the song? I don't even want to be a part of you guys. Like, I don't like Drake." That's what he was like saying. Like, I don't want to do a song with him.
One sided.
And that's pretty much what it was. The status quo even like also spoke about this because this is not the first time that Drake has tried to send in a song for Kendrick to get on. He's actually like throughout the years have been sending songs for Kendrick to get on because initially their relationship started off pretty good. He brought out Kendrick
Put
on
him
tour.
on tour.
That's when
Poetic
they
Justice,
made it.
great
Yeah,
song.
they made a couple songs together.
Yeah.
So this is not the first time. So since then, Kendrick has developed like a problem with Drake, but one that's like unspoken. He never really like presented it to him like I really don't fuck with you. So Drake was still sending out songs because he's like, yo, let's work together, let's get these tracks out. Since Kendrick don't fuck with him, that's why he didn't do the first person shooter, and he never even like responded to like, cause Drake sent it into the label. He never even responded to the label like to get on the song. And then that's when the song got shifted over to J. Cole, and J. Cole, like you said, trying to be the middleman, was like, yo, the reason why I'm gonna say like the big three because like you said, he's trying to get those two to come together because he knows all three of us together, like shit, ain't nothing could stop us. We the biggest three in the game right now. So if we making music,
I
we
low
go
key don't like
crazy.
that, bro. Like, I don't. Why you want everybody to be cool with each other, bro? It's rap. Like,
I mean, but this is the thing. If you my mans and Ant's my man, and y'all get into something, I'm gonna try to piece it up because like yo, we
but
all
if I
been
know
cool.
someone don't, here's the thing. This is why I'm saying that
But
J.
I
Cole.
don't think he knew that Kendrick really felt that hatred for Drake.
I see what you're
I
saying.
think it was just more so like, yo, they just haven't been connecting. So maybe I could be the connecting piece to bring everything together.
I mean, we're talking behind closed doors. We don't know what really goes on, but I do feel like if say you the hottest, like the Cardi B and Nicki thing, right? Like they tried to do motorsport, but I think it was early on we could tell this they don't like each other for whatever
The
reason.
fans created that
Yeah.
beef though. It
Nah,
wasn't-
I
they
don't
did-
think so. I
they
think
said that.
Nah,
Cardi,
that's
nah,
that's an
Cardi said
ego
that.
beef though.
no, I think
That's
that's
an ego
more of
beef,
a.
bro.
And I'm a big Cardi fan, but I'm also a big Nicki fan. But I'm a bigger Cardi fan. But I think it's kind of true. Like Nicki is not one to take on somebody taking the spotlight from her. I think it kind of seems that way. Like she'll give some female their props, but I think she also at times doesn't like shit, doesn't play nice in the sandbox, which is okay. Some people are just not. You know what I'm saying? So when
She gives credit when she knows somebody's not on her level.
But
exactly,
you know what? I also
exactly,
feel like
I feel
that's
like it kind of gives like
exactly. Exactly. That's the
if you
best way to
beneath
put
her,
it.
you with her.
Exactly.
You know
That's
what
the
I'm
best
I
saying?
way
mean,
to
but
put
you
it.
know what? I feel like it's not just a Nicki thing with that situation. Like when it comes to like the female rappers in the game, all of the female rappers in the game, when you reach that top spot, like you're the biggest seller for the females at the time, the next one coming up that looks like they could take that throne or look like they like attacking that throne that you have as the number one, that female artist always starts to like try to devalue them so that they don't reach there because Cardi has been guilty of doing that too, and y'all know I always support Big Cardi from the BX, but she's also been guilty of doing that too. So I think it's just like that top spot, that throne for the female rappers, because rap is like you said, it's a sport, it's an ego thing, so you don't want anybody that's going to be close to you, which is why Jay-Z
This is what I'm saying. It's an adversarial sport. Like this like it's meant to be competitive. I think that's the nature of rap. And speaking of competitive, we're gonna switch topics just a little bit. I'm gonna discuss someone else who's like super competitive, one of the best point guards in the game right now. But I recently saw that he's out with an injury with a collapsed lung, and that's Kate Cunningham. So, and I want to get your thoughts on how do you feel about Kate Cunningham potentially, or not potentially, not going to be able to qualify for accolades like MVP and All Pro for the Detroit Pistons, as the Detroit Pistons are currently first in the Eastern Conference.
I think as a competitor, for me especially, I want the best to be in the game, so I can say my best player is better than their best player, right? Um, and it sucks. It kind of sucks because like before we clearly seen it was load management happening, right? So people were taking games off and just because to keep themselves fresh or whatever the case may be, right? And so the NBA seen like, okay, this is happening. We got to cap it because y'all playing with us. Because how you gonna play 50 games and still win MVP? That's crazy to me. That's not even a full season, right? So I believe like it needs to be a balance for sure. Like I guess you just verify the fact that this guy's injured, then give him the right or whatever. But like it's hard because like I do want to see Cade being in the MVP talk. so we could say that Shea is better than him. But you know,
Who's better than him?
Shea,
Stop it.
You know who Shea is, Brittany? That's
SGA,
Shea Gilgeous Alexander, Canadian dude.
MVP.
He date
And
anybody
this
I
is
know?
how we
NBA
know
champion.
yeah, he is not the real superstar that everyone thinks. But,
He is
I
the
was like,
reigning
question mark?
MVP.
I think he's married to like a college.
Do you know who Kay Cunningham is,
That's a white
though?
girl though.
Oh, Hummingbird. I
He's
be calling
better.
him
oh,
Hummingbird.
She know
Hummingbird
he is,
is who? Kay Cunningham?
Yeah.
But you don't know Shay.
No.
Cool.
I mean, she go to games though.
Cool. I'm just saying.
I
I
mean,
mean, you at the games, so
I
it's
was
all
at the
good.
game, so
That has
yeah.
nothing to do with who's better.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say
I
that.
just didn't know him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My thoughts?
No, I mean, I was gonna go, but I was more so gonna say. I mean, I think so. As of now, K has played 61 games, averaging 25 points. I think 8 assists and like 9 rebounds. I do think it's. I'm one of those people when it comes to like sports, like not a sports historian, but like I like to look at like stats from like back in the day. So when you be able to look at K's stats from 15 years from now, or maybe 20 years from now, you'll be like, damn, he wasn't all pro with those numbers. And it's gonna be it'll look like he didn't kill, but it's just because he didn't qualify because of the rule. And I think that's how you're gonna have to look at like a lot of players where they don't have like certain they're hurt or whatever the case may be. They just don't. This rule kind of inhibits them from getting the credit they deserve, especially in the future. What about you, Jordan?
I mean, I agree with you there because you look at his numbers and he's like one of 3 players to average the stats that he's averaging right now, which is insane to say that he's not going to qualify for an award just because of 4 games. Now, granted, I do agree that the NBA should keep it at the 65 game rule because that load management shit was getting out of hand, like for sure.
Yep.
And I don't agree with the load management because we're not even sure if that actually does save players from getting injured. So I feel like the 65 games is good and it should be capped there, but there should be like an exception rule where like if a player was actually injured, like with big injuries and stuff like that, they should get like a invisible +5 to make them qualify. You know what I'm saying? But only if they're actually close to the cap of
I mean,
games.
I don't know how you
needed.
really enforce that in the future. To be honest with you, I'm not sure how you could really enforce that. But the lot I'm asking you this: Have you been to a basketball game?
Yeah.
Big fan or no?
Yeah.
Of what team?
Oh, this is as of right now, it is the Knicks.
All right. I mean, that's fair. You're a Nets fan, Brittany. You over there
I'm
sighing mad hard.
actually, Boston.
Boston
There
who?
you go.
Yo.
That's
Celtics.
kind of
Damn,
crazy.
Wow.
This ain't
Lord.
my
I'm
couch.
disappointed.
You got me
This
next
ain't
to
my
Boston.
couch, so I can't really kick you
Really?
off the couch.
Yes,
But
Kick me off the
I
couch.
can't. I
That's
can't because this is not my
crazy.
couch, so I
That's
can't kick
kinda
you off.
crazy.
All right, so
That's
I think
crazy.
we're okay with so it's 1, 2, 3, 4 with.
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm sorry, I like you too.
That's crazy.
No, I like you
This is
too.
shocking.
Boston is okay. How about this? I'm a Jason Tatum fan. Not
That's
a,
Fine,
even
because Aaron's
worse.
like a fan of players
That
too.
is
Yeah.
even worse.
I'm not a Boston fan. I'm a Jason Tatum.
It's just
Is it
more. You
because
know what it
Jason
is?
Tatum has fans?
JT,
It is
Really?
not
Is
because
it-
of
is it
LMA.
because of
It
LMA?
is not
Wait,
because
the
of
reason,
LMA.
I
the
think it
reason
might
why
be
it's
because
kind
of
of like
LMA.
big is because there's always this Boston and New York rivalry, whether
Yeah.
it's baseball, basketball.
I used to live in Boston.
Oh, you're telling me.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, we had no idea.
After college, I moved to Boston for a year with my best friend. Joel, did you know
A
that?
year?
I did.
Okay, I'm not giving you that.
A
a
year.
year?
Just a year.
I don't know.
Did
To
you
be
like
that
it?
much of a fan?
No, that's why I came back.
Oh, I say fair enough. Like, I hear like
That is
Yeah,
exactly
things
why I
about
came
How,
back.
the tea wasn't good.
the tea wasn't good.
Boston tea.
That's funny. All right, so we're gonna shift over topics. We can go to the Yo That's Crazy segment. The first thing we got, I'm gonna let you take it up. We got Solange's son. Let me get his name right because I didn't know. I didn't know.
Jules.
Oh, my fault.
Jules.
My fault.
It's Jules.
Jules, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, it is
Jules.
Jules.
Oh, Jules.
Jules.
Yeah.
I know who. I do not know who Tommy Lee is. Brittany just informed me who she was.
Baddies.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm
But
not.
when
familiar.
he originally from Love and Hip Hop.
Oh,
though,
yes.
right?
Oh,
She is
shit.
a-
Yeah, so
I know a little something.
my boy said he knows something. He knows
I know a
something.
little something.
He knows something.
Clock
Like,
it,
yo,
clock it.
No. This. Yup.
yes, sir.
You mess yourself for that statement. So, Tommy Lee, 41, is seen with Solange's son Jules, 21, and a lot of PDA being shown. So, Delilah, is there such a thing as too much of an age gap?
She was straddling him, by the way. That was
Yeah, no, I saw that.
I wasn't going to read it, but I saw what it said.
I think there
Look at that, roll
is.
'em.
I really think there is. Like, personally, for me, I wouldn't go 10 years or more.
Oh, so
Okay.
you're the
That's
younger
fair.
person in this
Yeah.
situation.
I'm
Yeah,
dead.
if I was the youngest, I wouldn't go 10 years, like, older. 10 years might, like, yeah, like, that's it.
And you think it's the same, like going down? You shouldn't go down more than 10.
Honestly, I'm not even going 2 years younger. Me as a woman,
Wait, as in you're not dating anyone?
I'm not dating a man 2 years younger than me. Probably not. No, or actually, 2 years is the cutoff. Like
Okay.
that's it.
Okay.
I do have a question on that though.
Mhm.
So what if now you're not the age you are now, but let's say you're 40 and he's 38? Does that change the exception?
I'm not sure. I'm not there yet.
That's honest. That's honest.
a
Yeah, I'm
political
not sure. I'm
answer.
not there
Real
yet.
political
I
answer.
will say like I do like to date older. I wouldn't necessarily go younger, but I mean I don't know what it's looking like. I mean I feel like a man's mentality could be a little bit better at 38 than what I'm 29 right now at
Girl.
27. But like you said, I mean sometimes it's all over the place too.
Yeah.
Age does not equate to maturity.
It
That
does
is true.
not.
But what about you, Jordan? How do you feel about this?
Be honest with you, that is cringe. 41 and 21, that age gap is 20 years. Like when you're 21, you really don't know shit. Like because you, like first off, you most of the time not even out of college yet, and if you are out of college, like you're just now starting to realize what real life is when you get out there in the world. So the fact that you can be 41 and you're supposed to be like when you're 41, you're probably supposed to be mentoring someone that's 21.
Call it
You
what it
shouldn't
is,
be-
bro.
You know, it is a PDI.
Grooming.
Yeah, grooming for sure. And I just don't agree with it because if this was a man, it wouldn't be celebrated the same way like how they celebrate it for
That's
it
like
being a woman.
who was it,
Thank you.
Drea?
Drea?
Yeah, and
Drea.
Jalen Green.
Oh
Yeah.
yes,
With Jalen
dating
Green.
the
So Jalen
basketball
Green
player.
is-
So
You
I
damn
will-
sure do know these guys. If they
yeah,
date somebody.
like-
So Drea is dating. I don't think she's 40 yet though. She's like 39.
I think she's on the. I think she's close. Yeah, I think she's.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
real
but
close.
Jalen Green.
I think
know,
her
is
son
23.
is literally like the same age.
Yeah,
Mhm,
crazy.
Literally.
mhm.
So I do think that Jules
She's
came
41.
out and said that
Oh.
this wasn't like he's single after this. Like after like a day after or something. He
said
came out
he's
with
single?
a post saying that he was single, and then she put up something too like, oh, that was fun. Like it was something along those lines.
Which I mean,
So I think that was them addressing like this isn't
This ain't
that.
what it
This
is.
is
Yeah,
fine. Like
like-
so I don't think there's nothing wrong with consensual sex amongst adults. But me personally, as a 40-year-old, it pretty much guarantee I won't be going after a 21-year-old woman.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But in this
I feel
situation,
like
I don't know this girl's. I don't know her history. Who she's got. Did she recently get divorced? Maybe she's trying
No.
to. No,
she's just.
Hella
She-
messy.
she's messy.
Right.
I don't know. You know, what I'm
Bro,
saying?
she's
So,
on baddies, bro.
I don't watch that. So I'm giving the
I'm
girl
just saying,
grace.
she-
You know
she
what I'm
used
saying?
to-
Did,
what-
did you used
like,
to
what
watch
do you
Love and Hip
expecting?
Hop?
Nah, that's
She was
not
on
my
Love and Hip
scene.
Hop Atlanta.
A word.
Cardi was on there.
I mean, I know that. Like,
That should tell you.
yo, shout out to Cardi, but I ain't gonna throw on the bus like that.
Bronx.
You know, but I think that I think we've all been in a situation where I was in my 20s and I see a girl that's known as a cougar. Oh, she's attractive, and like I'll take it down, which is okay. Like for him, I think it's one of those like he might have thought she was whatever, and they had a good time, and that's it.
But that's the thing. It's not a problem going up. It's not a problem going up.
It's the going down.
It's the going down. Because
Yeah.
what's your mindset like? What are you getting from someone that's that age when you are the age you are?
I mean,
Like,
well,
because you can have fun with anybody. To be honest,
Some young tender.
I
she
mean, for
might have wanted
him-
some young Tinder thing. Yeah, like
for
she
him,
wanted.
for him, it's like a flex. Like I got what I'm on. Like
Mm-hmm.
for
I'm
her,
waiting
it's more of like
Solange to catch her in that elevator for real. For
Oh,
real.
we saw her. She get down and she don't hold no punches.
Oh,
That was
Solange about
messy.
to
I
catch
like
her.
that. That was messy. That was
Nah.
clever.
But no, I feel like shout outs to the baddies because it was just that Cardi B concert.
Mhm.
Shout outs to
I've
the
been doing
baddies.
what I want.
Nah, shout outs to the baddies. Tommy Lee is not a fan favorite of mine. Like I'm not impressed by her. Yeah,
She's
if-
also not a fan favorite of mine.
yeah. Like if you watch the stuff, you'll know why
Look,
we
look,
said
look,
that.
look,
look. We-
I'm
we-
like,
we-
wait, he watch
we
baddies?
keep that on the low. But yes, I enjoy a little
Okay.
baddies from time to time.
You pay for Zeus?
Huh?
You pay for Zeus?
Look, it's not my Zeus account, but we
the
got
fuck?
access.
Oh,
we got
okay.
access.
Okay.
We got access.
Zeus is the account that they play baddies
Yeah,
He
it's
said,
like a
"Who's
network.
Zeus?"
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like a
okay.
network
Okay.
that you pay for to watch
Like
every
Yeah.
Sunday.
Reception.
Every
Oh,
Sunday,
okay,
yeah.
That's what I said. It's not his account.
Yeah, it's like a peacock.
We'll get back to
Oh,
that.
oh. ain't know.
Netflix,
Jalen is so
it's-
lost.
It's,
Yeah, I'm not-
it's,
it's
for, it's,
not
for the,
my
it's, for the, it's for the ghetto though.
It's for the ghetto.
Oh,
I ain't
now
so-
that's
So
TV
that's
is for the
ghetto, but
ghetto.
not clapping like, oh,
You know what
yes,
I
we
just
done
found
made
out?
it here.
It's on Tubi too.
Is it?
I heard that Baddies is on Tubi.
All the ghetto shit
Tubi's
is on
free.
I
Tubi.
don't know.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
Is it
what I
on Tubi?
heard. That's what I
Okay.
heard. I don't know.
Well,
That's
I
true.
just think it's crazy. I do believe I agree with what everyone said. Like, if it was a man dating down, that was you getting called the R. Kellys, he did everything, right?
Do not say that name.
Oh, sorry.
I'm crying.
I'm sorry. We don't want to get canceled. Okay, okay.
Okay,
No,
sorry.
but I think I'm sorry, guys. But you are getting called like these names or whatever, and then when a woman comes and does it, it's like, oh, she's a cougar. But I think because it's Tommy doing it, it's cringe. Like it's like, yuck. And then it's like, I'm not a Beehive fan. However, that family.
It was killing, huh?
Huh?
The Beehive was going crazy.
No, I'm saying like I feel like that family they put themselves in like a castle where it's like we can't be touched. Like so for him to be messing with Tommy, it like makes the family look crazy. Like you get what I'm saying?
That's actually a good part, like, because that family doesn't have much anymore.
Yeah.
Aside from the Solange elevator incident.
Mhm.
I mean, recently with the Epstein files, Jay-Z's name was mentioned, but aside from that, you know, their family has kind of yeah,
Like,
you know,
that's
hello.
true. But that was kind of
Um,
he kind of did the Usher version of that when he had the 4/4 album, and it was like he put it all on the album, the music. So it kind of was like the rollout to like what Jordan was saying before with him was kind of orchestrated to where it kind of felt a little empathetic towards him. He did get the
Yeah.
empathy. You know what I'm saying? But this is a little bit
Song
different.
Cry, that's a great song.
This is a great song. Now, speaking of empathy, who's someone who wants empathy but is not getting it from the public, we're going to switch over to Erika Kirk. So, Druski did a skit. And,
We love it.
bro,
We love it, goddamn it. It's a good skit.
His Druski skit was up there. I think this is better than the pastor one, low key. When
Shout
he
outs
did the
to
church,
Druski.
when he was up in the churches.
Yeah.
I thought it
So,
was great. Yeah.
so-
I loved it.
Druski did this skit where he's dressed as a blonde and never says Erica's name, but in the parody, if you know, you know. And that's the
Yeah.
good thing about comedy. And she ain't like that. She ain't like it very much.
Not at
She
all.
sent over a cease and assist to Druski, and Druski clapped back like, yo, we had our legal team. We know we allowed to do this. Your name wasn't said. I ain't taking shit down. And his numbers just went up after that.
Oh.
And
He got
so,
like 1 million on every post, like on
1
every social media,
million?
like
Yeah.
so, like TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
he's not paying for bots either. My boy legit wanted it up. So my question to you guys on the panel is, how do you feel about comedy, and do you think Erika Kirk is right for what she did?
What do you mean in that?
Sending
sense? Like,
over the
right-
cease
right-
and assist,
Oh,
like Drake did to
Not the Drake
No, I-
shade.
I
Not
don't.
the same thing.
Drake
I
shade.
mean, okay, this is-
Kendrick.
I just feel like comedy's comedy.
Right.
Like sometimes you gotta take your L's. You gotta be made fun of a little bit. and
So
that's
let me
okay.
ask you: you gonna sit in the front row of the comedy show?
Of course.
You gonna sit in the front row?
Of course. Like 100%.
I think I'm kind of with Delilah too. Like I think this is an underrated skill for I think most people in life, because I can't stand an asshole. You have to be able to laugh at yourself. I think that's such an underrated tool that most people just cannot do. They
That's a
get
fact.
butt hurt
So
and this
true.
and that. Like I can't. Like you have to be able to laugh at yourself. Like
That's
it's
true.
okay. Like we all that make fun of each other here. Like our group chat, we roast each other. Like you have to be able to laugh at yourself.
Especially me.
Right. So I think that I think the recent events that she went through with the passing of her husband was terrible. It's seen on camera. That's all
Yeah,
terrible. You
that's
know. So we're not going to touch on that. But what I would say is that you have to be able to laugh at yourself, because at the end of the day, if she would have went about this and got in the comments and said whatever, she would have got, especially the black people, who said, "Oh, we might be able to change a little bit about
Right,
tune about how we
right.
feel about you." You know,
Yeah.
so majority might not, but we might be, yo, you know what?
Yeah.
All right, she could at
Mhm.
least laugh at herself.
Right.
Like even Trump could laugh at himself from time to time. We might not agree with the dude, but at least from time to time, oh, you know what I'm saying? So I think that she tries to play this religious and conservative role too much, and I think people, especially whichever side is you're on, right or the left, they kind of all starting to call her out on it. Like, yo, bro, you seem you just want the money, bro. Like you don't seem
Right.
like you really care about these events that your husband was really talking about, whatever the case may be. But not to get too political, but I will say, bro, you come off as a sore loser. Like that's just it. That's it. You come off as a sore loser. Like there's nothing wrong with laughing at yourself and saying, "Yo, this was funny."
Right.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
What about you, man?
I mean, Druski, that was hilarious. That was definitely hilarious. I honestly, I was cracking up for like a good 5 minutes, right? But I think I like it. I like the comedy of it. I like that Druski is taking these little shots here and there. And this is not the first shot that Druski's done. He treads on the line. Like this is the line, and this is Druski. Like he does not care. And I think we need that as a like a nation or whatever, because like the way people take comedy now, they're offended and they want to cancel everybody.
Very
And it's
sensitive.
yeah,
So
it's corny.
sensitive.
It's yeah,
That's the irony of this because she's known to call at times the minority so sensitive, but then someone makes a joke. This is clearly a joke, and you're taking it so like a defamation of characters, and like it's a joke. Like it's
Yeah.
clearly a joke. What about you, Brittany?
I agree. Like I feel like we just need to bring real good comedy back. Like we need laughs. There's too much going on. Druski is funny to me. Like I
Is he
think
though?
he's- You don't think Druski's
I think
funny?
so. Not to shit on Drewski. I think Drewski. I feel like so far, he's put himself like in this kind of box. I don't want to say box. Maybe that's where he just feels like he's at. Like I felt like what Kevin Hart said to him on that on Kai's show was like, "Yo, bro,
Mhm,
you
I
should
was
be
gonna
doing
bring that
more."
up.
Yeah,
gonna
like
bring that
I
up.
feel like I hate that this within what Drewski's been around for what, like I want to say 3 to 4 years like of like
Mhm,
popping.
mhm.
I hate how he's only doing this. Like I feel like he
I
should
think he
have
has
his own
it's a
show or
method to his
something.
madness,
But
though.
I would hope so
he
because
does have his own show.
He
He does
has
have his
a
own show,
dating
yeah.
show,
It's
like
no,
a
no,
funny.
no, no,
22.
no, no. I
Yeah.
mean like
Oh, like a
legit
real-
forefront like show where
think-
it's like.
It wouldn't be as funny.
But that's what I'm saying. He puts himself in this box because he does like this offset parody where it's not him like telling actual jokes.
But it
So-
might not be like a box that he's putting himself in too, because you got to really think about like who's funding this kind of stuff. And some of the topics that he actually goes after might not be the funding that national.
No.
televised
So what I'm
people
saying
would
is,
actually-
I'll be cool if he was still doing this and something else like it pertains to like have his own show, like a national show. This like because he has more potential than just being known for his
for the
skits.
skits.
That's like my
Okay.
only point. Like I feel like he
Yeah.
could be doing so much more.
I feel
If
like
I
they
he'll
think
be
just
people may
limited,
not want to
though.
give him that chance because of the type of comedy he's putting out.
That,
Could be true
That's
because-
what I
but I
think.
feel like he'll be limited once you go into like, other things. Like you're limited. They try to tell you how to make your jokes
That's
or
true.
who
They
to
make
make.
if
So
corporate
he
gets
prob-
involved.
yeah,
That's true.
like
I'm
he
gonna say
doesn't-
that Druski falls in line with like a Dave Chappelle, and the reason why I say that is because the type of comedy it's more of like I don't give a
Like
fuck
parody
comedy.
comedy.
You're gonna take it the way you
Okay.
take it, and I
Okay.
really don't
Okay.
care about how you
Okay.
feel.
She lost me for a second.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah,
like,
no, not like that. Sorry,
Little
that's
bit.
not how I meant
A
it.
little bit. It's one of the
No,
goats.
no. Let me
She lost me for
clarify,
a
guys.
second.
Not
I
my
was just
days.
like-
Not my days.
No, but I'm saying in that kind of aspect, like, yeah, I feel like that's what it gives, and maybe a lot of people don't like that.
I
It's like
think-
the same thing with the Wayne Bros, like
Right.
doing the whole scary movie thing.
Oh
now.
yeah.
There's probably gonna be a lot of people that are like,
That's
nah,
a
I'm not
valid
with that.
point.
Yeah.
You know
that's
what
a
I'm
valid
saying?
point.
Because they
parody
just- but they
comedy
came
is
back,
like
though.
something that's attacked.
Yeah.
And like with
That's
this
true.
whole situation, I just feel like there's certain things, you get to pass the line that like Ant said, you get to pass the line when it comes to comedy, and some people just like they still find it hard to grasp that situation. But, like we've seen stuff like Eddie Murphy on his stage, Dave Chappelle, Martin Lawrence. Like we've seen even the scary movies. We've seen these lines get crossed, and the reason why they're able to cross is because it's comedy. It's not meant to be like absolute or like something that's like, yeah, we're specifically attacking these people or this person. It's just meant to be funny, galvanize everybody together for laughs. So I don't find nothing wrong with this. I actually thought it was pretty hilarious.
My biggest takeaway from it was I did find it, but I think I'm at a point with you. I was want more from him in a different setting. I'm cool. Like he used to keep doing the skits. I'm cool with that, but also like
He should be more successful.
yeah, like I feel like I'm
Yeah.
not saying he's not. He is
Mhm.
successful because I think when it comes down to, I think we in Austin and we like not black
Mhm.
people like he has a large fan base that's gonna support him. Like he's not he's on box. He's getting these views.
Yeah,
Like people
yeah.
are like watching, retweeting, they're engaging with the videos. You know what I'm saying? So I just do wish for it. I hope that in the future it does build up to something more to where we're seeing him on TV and doing these other things that I know he's capable of doing because he's really talented at telling jokes. And at least like he has a gift to make people laugh, and he laugh at himself. Like he's cool.
Right.
Like he's the opposite of her. Like he's cool if you make
Yeah.
a joke of laughing at himself, which I think
Mhm.
is important to have. Now speaking of career, go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say, so you feel like the window is open for him, and you
Nah,
don't want
yeah,
it
I
to
think
close.
yeah, exactly,
Okay,
exactly,
okay.
exactly.
Okay.
So we're gonna switch over to our relationship segment. We're gonna start with our two experienced females on the panel.
No,
Experience
we're
panel.
experienced now.
Right.
So speaking of careers and having these type of careers, my question to you is, I did see this on social media, is do you think that there are careers that are a red flag that you can't date people who have certain careers? Brittany, I'll start with you.
um,
Speaking to the mic.
teachers.
Why do you say that?
Teachers be wilding. Like, you know how like we back
Like
in the day.
you got some toxic friends that are teachers that they
I
messy.
used to be a teacher.
Oh shit.
She said, but I'm not self-reflecting though. I'm talking about
We're
them, not
not
me.
talking about me.
We talking about them, not me.
I am the exception, not the rule.
We're not talking about me. However, yeah, teachers be wilding. Like, you know how I feel like the reason why I say teachers is because when we were in school, like I felt like we didn't know what our teachers were doing outside of the
Cap.
classroom. Now it's like, yo, my teacher in a party, my teacher on this dating app, my teacher on TikTok, my teacher social media exposes everyone. Like,
fact.
and so it's like
I know teachers who page don't even be private no more. They be like
they be out there, and then
Yeah,
they
the,
don't care.
the thing that
Public.
kills me is the kids be commenting like, Mrs.
Nah,
That's so deep.
I know a couple
Nah,
of
I'll be
like,
tight.
a
Like
couple
me
of
as a teacher,
teachers,
I'm
like,
damn.
oh, Mr. Such and Such or Mrs. Such and Such, I seen you on my TikTok. Like, that's crazy to me. As a teacher, I feel like you never want your students to find you anywhere. Like, you gotta move.
and some teachers be embracing. They be like in class from 7 to 3,
Yeah,
and
like
the ball by 6, and the ball by 9.
I ain't gonna lie, Mrs. Wilson.
He's name dropping.
I ain't
Name
gonna
dropping.
lie.
That's
I would have
crazy.
seen Mrs. Wilson's Instagram back then,
Dropping.
7th grade. Wait, no, was 7th? 8th grade. Mrs. Wilson. And the funny thing is, she's related to Russell Wilson.
Oh
She's
wow, wow.
It was Destiny.
He is not.
Destiny.
I swear.
Nah, but I know what you mean though, because like Britt was like, you don't know what your teacher. Yo, we knew what our teachers was doing back in the day. When we was in high school. We knew which teachers was linking up with each other after work because we saw the signs, we saw everything. So then once we graduated, and then they start having kids with each other, like we already knew y'all was
Right,
getting
that
in
is
it.
true.
Right.
I
We
feel like
already
we
knew.
during our time, it was like teachers were married to each other and they was like trying to keep it under wraps. Now it was like, yo, my teacher was at this party last night with my older brother. Like, what? Why is your teacher like?
The era
It's,
is different.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's different. It's
All right,
crazy.
Delilah.
It's that age gap thing.
Delilah, be honest.
Mhm.
What's a red flag career that you cannot associate with? Be honest.
I can't. I'm not gonna say I won't dip and dabble. I will never say I won't do it. But major red flag is law enforcement.
Ooh.
Still, me, nigga, put my business in the street.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like law enforcement. I mean, and I'm gonna say this. There's gonna be a lot of girls that's gonna agree with this. Like,
You don't know
it
that
is
for
a,
sure.
We don't
Oh,
know
You
that.
don't know that for
Oh,
sure.
I know that.
Not for
I
sure.
really,
Like
I
Brittany was
know
talking about her
that.
friends. She's talking about her friend circle.
That's
Mm.
true.
I'm not talking about my friend circle specifically. I'm just saying. Yeah, I would say law enforcement is a red flag career.
I mean, don't see that nigga indulge. You don't sit there.
That's what I'm saying. Give
What's-
us give us
what's
some
the- what's- how
insight.
do you
Wow.
feel like that?
Oh,
Wow.
I don't know. I've just seen so many cases where like girls date cops or they date COs or it could even be military. They getting cheated on all the time.
It can't just be that those men just cheat. It has to be the title.
I mean, that's
I'm
a
just
lot.
playing
that's
devil's
a,
advocate.
That's
I don't
a
know.
lot of men.
I'm just potting, as they say.
I mean,
I'm-
Right,
it's
it's
a lot
okay.
of
They throwing the
men.
capes for the women, so you can throw in the cape for the men.
No, but I'm saying
That's
like it
crazy.
just seemed like a lot of women who are dating men in law enforcement are getting played.
But what about the women in law enforcement?
Oh yeah,
All right.
I never said that.
You said
We're
they
talking
cheat
about
too,
careers that
in
are
general.
red flags. I never said it's just men.
Oh, that's true.
I
I
mean,
never
that's,
said
that's
that.
fair.
You got it, clock it.
Okay.
Yo.
Niggas just showing up for the
It's
pod.
no way.
Clock it.
Jordan, what about you? But what do you think? Because I'll touch on everybody else's.
Oh,
answer.
my
I'll
gosh.
go down the line.
I mean, with the knowledge that I have on this subject,
Oh, 'cause I feel like you saying something
with the
crazy.
knowledge that I have on this
Let
subject.
me sit
Now,
up.
granted, first
This was
off,
a little.
with the
Mhm.
teacher thing, I agree with Brett. I used to teach. I know. When you know, you know.
First of all,
But
me
I'm
and
gonna say
Joelle
the
used to
num-
go to the teacher edition parties together.
But what I'm going to say, though, is that the nurses probably got that on lock.
Yikes.
Red flag, red flag, red flag.
I've heard about the
I
nurses.
heard that
Yeah,
the
bro,
nurses
y'all
are
just be saying
definitely a
topic.
red
Y'all gotta
flag.
indulge.
I got you.
All right.
You know, I gotta make sure I'm comfortable. All right, nah, but yeah. So the nurses, you know, we hear the stories about how they be getting it in with the doctors and stuff inside the little supply closets. You know, I didn't even caught a couple
That's a thing?
nurses with my
I ain't no
profession.
nurse.
I've
my
never heard that.
profession, I have also walked in on nurses in a closet, but we ain't gonna talk
No,
about
he
that.
said he walked there.
Wait,
We ain't
wait.
gonna talk about that.
Okay.
But yeah, you know, I feel like
Okay.
nurses they get it in.
I think that people in the medical field do get, because everybody just be in the same building, just around each other all the time. It could happen, and it don't necessarily have to be a nurse. It could be even somebody who does front desk could be messing with a tech, or I don't know, a nurse is messing with a doctor.
You
Oh, so
know,
they just freaky
I
in
don't
that
know.
building.
I feel like the hospitals got a
Freaky,
rep
freaky
too,
is
guys. I
crazy.
have to say it. They do got a rep. The hospitals got a rep.
I mean, but like, what you're using your explanation or like reason why, right? Doesn't everybody go back to the same building every day?
That is true.
That's
That
true.
is very true.
So
So
we
they
all
don't get a
cheaters?
pass.
I don't know. This is just what I be hearing through the grapevine, guys.
No,
She
honestly,
tried to put on that cape again for the medical field.
I don't
think
know.
you
She
gotta-
don't get a
I think you gotta-
pass.
I think you gotta check your service in your grapevine. 'cause-
I don't know.
No, I think another one. Oh wait, go ahead.
No,
What's
I mean,
yours?
I was gonna say, I think the only real red flag for me would be like a stripper. Like, if I'm being honest, like,
Oni.
I'm gonna be
only-
honest with you.
or like
Wh-
a OnlyFans
Why is a
account.
stripper a red flag?
So you're gonna bring a stripper
I
home to your
mean,
mom.
come on.
It
Like,
depends.
this is very, a stripper not being a. Are you serious?
What you mean? Hold on.
Wait.
Hold on.
I'm so confused.
So because she's taking her clothes off from it, that doesn't necessarily mean that she's sleeping with people. She's just taking her clothes off for money.
Go date a stripper, Jordan.
You see, what-
Wait, so you're
Would,
gonna?
you,
look,
would
look.
you date a stripper, Jordan?
I don't know if I would date a stripper.
I don't know.
But I wouldn't. I
No,
wouldn't.
you don't know.
I wouldn't write off a stripper just because
Cut
she's a
this.
stripper. I wouldn't write off a stripper
I'm
just because
so-
she's a stripper.
Like,
Yo,
what
bro.
is going on?
So you saying if Cardi B walked up to you right now, you'd be like, nah, Cardi.
I'm not dating a
Exactly.
stripper, bro.
Exactly.
So
no.
you would say no to Cardi?
Yes.
Well,
yes.
okay,
Oh,
hold on.
y'all tripping.
Technically, Cardi's not a stripper anymore.
Not anymore, but
No, but he's
that's
talking
still
about
the
like
same
he's
thing.
still
Yeah.
talking about as if she was still stripping. That's how I'm taking this how he's asking.
Okay.
No,
wait.
I'm just saying like her
Hold
past
on.
was a stripper, so you wouldn't date her because her
No,
past
I'm
was a
not
stripper.
dating a stripper, bro.
I just want to know
It's
when
me
you
judging
when
him,
you
Lord. I'm
bring
looking at him.
when you bring the stripper home
Judge
and
me.
your
Your
mother
mom, yeah,
asks
like,
where she work at, what you gonna
Judge
say?
What you mean?
What you gonna say?
What you gonna tell your mom?
I'm gonna tell her what she do. She a
What you mean?
I told you. I've been the one on the pod that said I stand on my decisions or stand on your
That man
business.
is-
If I choose to date a stripper, I'm gonna tell my mama she a stripper.
Yo, bro.
Just like as if I'm gonna tell her she worked in the mail office.
I'm in love with a
He's
stripper.
wildin', bro.
Don't
I mean,
do,
yo,
don't-
bro.
first of all, don't disappoint her like that.
It's
Don't
so-
do that. Don't do that. Do not do that.
There's so
Look,
much to
that's-
unpack
Oh
that we
my
don't have the we don't have the
God.
time.
All I'm saying is
but that is
my mother would
crazy.
not.
I know
well,
Mama Jordan wouldn't like that.
What I'm saying to you is my mother, she trusts my decision making. So she knows that
I
if
need
I
to talk to
choose
mama.
if I choose a woman that I want to deal with, she knows that that person is good.
Is
And
your
she,
mom-
and she gonna give them a chance.
Is your mom up
What you mean?
right now?
Yo,
Shit.
FaceTime her right
You know what? Everybody's
right now.
parents are getting
Hold on,
called on
hold
this
on,
podcast.
I need this.
Hold on. Call your mom. Call your mom.
Call it.
He's FaceTiming his mom right now
no.
live.
Okay.
I'm gonna just call her. See if she pick up.
That is hilarious.
Stick with us. Stay with us. Stay with us.
Hello. I'm
Oh,
sorry
shit.
if I woke you up. Wait, I got you on speakerphone right now. You are on the pod, just to let you know. I have to ask you a question. If I came home with a girl who was a stripper, right, and I told you her profession was being a stripper, would you feel a type of way about that? Mhm. As a girlfriend. Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I would feel, but I would just, I would just be looking.
But would you trust my decision making?
Well, depending on where you brought her home from.
From the
strip club.
from the strip club. Like she's a stripper. But
Got the sparkles on.
Like she's a stripper. But
Starlets.
like when I brought her home to you, she didn't have on like her clothes from the club. Like she was dressed normal. Like she was dressed like let's say she was dressed in her Sunday's best when we came over for dinner.
I mean, I probably would accept it, but it be in my head. I'll be thinking about it all the time.
Thank you. That's why I tried to tell them. They ain't believe me, but thank you. All right, Ma. Love you. Thank you. You have a good night.
Yo.
Good night, mama.
Told you.
Nah.
She trusts my decision making. That's all you gotta do.
Yo, I don't have words.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna start.
But hold
with,
on, but just
she
so,
don't
just
trust
to let
it.
y'all know,
'Cause she's what she
like I am
thinking.
not dating a stripper. I'm not trying to date a stripper. And to all to all of y'all out there, like a stripper is not who I am dating. Okay, just so y'all know.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay.
All right.
Get this shit back on board, Jay.
Yeah, let's
You gotta make it
let's get back.
clear.
Get back to it. We're gonna switch topics, man.
Oh my
It's been on
God.
too
Ooh,
long.
this episode is gonna be one.
Yo.
This is gonna be one.
The last topic we got here, I'm gonna start with you, Delilah. Is when we talk about situationships, we've all been there, guys. So my question is: are situationships just a fear of commitment?
Okay, so I have two ways to answer this. I do think that yes, it is. But I will say I haven't been in a situationship that didn't turn into a relationship. The two that I were in ended up becoming my boyfriend.
Okay.
So I don't know everybody else's experience, but eventually they wasn't scared anymore.
I'll be honest. I've never been in a situationship that turned into a relationship.
That's a more realistic answer. You are the
Yeah,
exception, not the
sorry.
rule.
Yeah, I'm trying to like.
I've never been in a situation.
Mm.
Honestly, it became like either we just fell off, or it was just like, okay, I see that we're not going nowhere. So it's just like we got comfortable being in that place,
Mhm.
and it was just like I have a father. That
So you
I
gonna
have a
treat me right?
No, but we got comfortable in that place, and then it became like, you know what, whatever. Like I'm 19, I don't care about this relationship type thing. As I got older, I'm always talking about maturity with age. So as I got older, it became like, whoa, we're not.
Okay. Question though, how are we defining a situationship? Because to me, a situationship is acting like you're in a relationship. There's no
Yup.
title.
No,
Yep,
a
correct.
situationship
That's what I
is
think
That's what I
exactly
think
that.
it is.
It's you
Yeah.
guys are at some point you're
Okay.
fucking. Once you guys are having sex, there's no title.
And you guys are
Mhm.
hanging out.
Yeah, say hanging out. You guys are occasionally going on dates. You guys
Uh-huh.
are, there's just no title.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So your situationships turned into, all right, you're my girlfriend.
Yes.
That's not even a situation. You guys are just still dating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
unless
So
it- unless
technically,
it
it
was
wasn't a
but
It's
like,
like
I'm
situation.
not,
pre-relationship
no, to be
stuff.
honest with you, but it felt like a situationship because they were scared of commitment.
Like,
Like
I mean,
they
how
didn't
long?
want to.
How long was y'all in that
Exactly,
situationship
yeah.
before?
Maybe
guy
like a year
asked?
and a half.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
no,
it.
Okay,
For
yeah,
one-
that's a situation.
For one of them, a year
Okay.
and a half.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I feel like none of my situationships became that because I think we both went into it. Well, I wouldn't say we both, but we went into it on like it's a situationship. Like this is what we're
Mhm.
doing.
You guys agreed to be friends with benefits. Just so we
Yeah,
know.
Yeah.
basically. That's
I
how it
think that's
usually
different
starts
than being
off.
a situation.
And then it starts off someone likes each other. That's why I disagree with the whole friends with benefits thing because like someone's gonna end up catching each other.
So,
Mm-hmm.
I
And
always say sex always comes with consequence. So there's no way
Oh,
you can
yeah.
just be.
yeah.
It's a very
So
mature answer, my guy.
I think
try, big bro.
when
Proud of
you
you.
when you do the situationship thing, you get comfortable because it's like we've been doing this. Oh, now you're taking me on dates. Now you're doing this. So it's like I feel like I'm in a relationship. But wait, hold up. You never asked me. Okay, let's rewind here. Like, what are we doing? And I have a father. So
What
Hey,
is-
what are your
What's
thoughts?
Dad's name?
oh, James.
That's
Shout out
James.
to James.
Shout out to
Big
Big
And
Bro.
Johnny.
Big James. And Big Johnny.
And Johnny.
And
Big
Johnny.
Situation.
Men on this pod about to be real scared about their comments.
I ain't scared.
I guess it is.
Clearly,
I guess
you
it
date the
is, like,
stripper.
yeah. I mean, two things could be true, right? I mean, it's in my experience, the situationship was made because we both wanted the partner there, the person there, the friends with benefit, obviously, but not like nobody wanted to be in the relationship, right? So I mean,
That's a real short answer. You ain't trying to piss somebody. You ain't trying to piss somebody off. I'll say this. I'll say this. I think situationships are, I think, bound to happen as you become old. When I say old, I mean once you get to like 21 and you start realizing you want to be intimate with people and you explore however you feel, you know, this is what kind of tends to happen. And I think that one thing I hate about situationships, and men and women often say this, the routine thing that they say, oh, if they wanted to, they would, which I think is, I don't like that at all for the reason you made that face. I guess you love that answer. That's
No,
like
no,
your-
no, 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 no,
Yo,
no. I
but-
have my thoughts on that.
But I hate it because when somebody says, "Oh, if you wanted to, you would," I simply say, "Oh, well, if you want to get over him, you would." Like that's two separate things. So when you talk about situationships and how they form, I think oftentimes people say it's not that difficult. I think at times it can be. I do believe sometimes you can have the right person wrong time. I do think that's actually a thing. I do think that some people are kind of in fucked up situations, whether it's financially, which is the biggest reason why most relationships don't work out because they're not making excess money, or they may be in a situation where, yo, I'm trying to get my career on track. Yo, I got love for you, but yo, I'm locked on a podcast. Like whatever I'm trying to do, I could be locked in on this. Where it's like, yo, I can't focus on what I want to do because I see so much potential in myself, what I want to accomplish, to where I get distracted. And now you become the option. Oh, he don't pay. You know what I'm saying? I think like once you start having sex with somebody, everything changes. Regardless of what someone wants to say, everything changes once you're intimate with somebody. And I think oftentimes, I can only speak for myself, but at times I could be walking with somebody and sleeping with them. But yo, I like this restaurant. Come with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think that happens too. And I think, I mean, you can say no. I
I
like,
feel like that leads the girl on.
I don't want to say it does or
It
it doesn't
does.
because I'm also, I can be okay with, you can also say no. Like, I'm not, if you,
that's a toxic answer.
it's not. You can
I
be mad at
don't,
me because I got
don't
motion.
necessarily think that's toxic.
that answer shocked the shit out of me. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't not expecting to say that.
I
You
think
mad at me
that-
because my motion. That's crazy.
No, I feel like
But you know what situation you're in. So
Yeah.
if that's like, say whatever girl you're dealing with, right? You're like, okay, we're friends with benefits. That's friends with benefits. Why are you
Well-
going out on dates?
Well, I'm
'Cause
not.
I'm hungry.
I'm not even saying that
'Cause
part.
I'm
But I'm not even
hungry.
saying friends with benefits. Like I could not sleep with you. Like okay, if I have just a crush, I like this person, right? And I say, oh, let's go. Yo, are you down to go with, let's say Veronica's a nice restaurant, right? We go there, whatever. We hit it off, whatever. We start messing around, whatever. But then I could be like, yo, on job, I'm working. Boom, boom, boom. I've been off in like 10 days. Where you gonna spend time with me? And it becomes now. It's like okay,
because you created a vibe.
right. That's what I'm saying. So but I
Mm.
could create this, but I could also be not in the headspace. But yo, you won't be a priority.
No, you
So
see,
that
where you
quickly-
messed up is you didn't take her to Mama Juana. That's where you should have taken her.
Being disrespectful to the
Yo.
chain.
Yo,
He's being
mean,
disrespectful to the
I
chain.
just with that response, it's just like it took one date for you now to be busy.
Nah, I
Thank
could
you.
already be busy though.
So
I
you
could-
shouldn't have went on a date.
Thank you.
because I want to go out somewhere to eat.
'Cause
Why
are
you gotta invite
bothering
her?
for?
All right, so say no to me then.
Go out with
No.
your other girlfriends that you have. You
Right.
have other friends that are just girls.
That's
Come out with the
not-
pod. Come out with.
Invite me and Britt.
Right, outside. Corey is not
So
paying
hold
for
on.
your drinks.
So hold on. So I could. It's impossible to sit there and say that you cannot be attracted to somebody. Say, oh, yo, let's go out or whatever.
I feel like what you're saying is you're creating a vibe. So I'm gonna get at you.
With
right?
motion.
You're creating a vibe, right? And once you start that vibe, a female is gonna look for you to continue that vibe. Granted, she could say no, but you already said you got a little feelings or a crush or whatever, right? So it's like maybe the female feeling the same way. She like, oh, he asked me out to go. It could be like, oh, we going to get drinks. To her and the female, that's a date. That's
True. I'm not
That's a
disagreeing
date.
with that. That's a
So
date.
you go on
Wait,
a
and you paying?
That's the thing. She like if she pay for herself, you good.
No,
You good, then.
kinda.
Yeah,
Because I feel like that.
yeah,
if I go
like,
out with a
if-
guy and I'm going half,
If I ask a girl, I'm definitely
we're friends.
paying.
okay, so you paid, right? That girl going home like, girl, let me tell you.
Yeah,
blah, blah,
we
He
blah.
had
opened.
drinks,
He
we
opened the
was-
car door. He did the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah,
nine.
he
There's
did the whole
chemistry.
nine.
He paid.
And then
like,
boom, next week you're like, I'm sorry, I've been busy all week. I'll talk to you next week. Excuse me?
Wait, so you saying that he can't be a gentleman and open her door and pay for
No,
the
we're
meal
not saying
because he
that.
invited her out?
We're saying it's a vibe that you create from the beginning.
One vibe don't mean like nothing crazy.
I can't look at you the same. You would bring a stripper home to your mother.
I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't
Look,
look.
doghouse this episode.
I cannot look at you the
I am
same.
not saying that I'm gonna bring a stripper home to my mother, but
You
I'm saying
literally just said
I'm
that.
saying that I would not write her off because she's a stripper.
All right. So Delilah,
And it's nothing against strippers.
because Brittany was getting on me. so
Clearly,
Delilah,
it is.
Yeah,
What do you
love
think?
strippers.
I know you gave me the answer, right? Jordan, what do you think?
Yeah. I bet.
What was the question again, my fault?
Is situationships just a fear of commitment?
Situationships, I guess it is just a fear of commitment, but at the same time, like at least the situationship.
Answer the question.
No,
You didn't, 'cause
no,
I got
go
on
ahead,
you.
Jordan.
No, I'm saying,
Come back to me.
the situationships that I feel like I've been, because it's all like perspective. The situationships that I've been in my life is always like post relationship. So
It's like a rebound.
not a rebound. I mean like
Sounds
the
like a rebound.
situation is with the girl that I was just in a relationship.
Oh, so y'all like off and on type of shit.
Yeah,
I
like,
don't know. If that's
after the end, and those are the situationships that I've been in.
I
So
think
I
that's
can
called
only
toxic, my boy.
That's
yeah,
not
I
really
feel like
toxic.
that's not a situationship. That's
Yeah,
more
I don't
like
feel
y'all
like
just
that's a
can't let go.
situationship.
Yeah, y'all just
Yeah.
can't let go.
Yeah.
Toxic.
like,
Oh,
But
but
it's not
how?
a situationship.
Definitely toxic.
Yeah, very toxic.
What's toxic about that?
You broke
You
up
the
already,
one that
right?
said your
Because-
ex could follow
You
you
broke-
on Instagram
Oh, yeah,
and talk to you
damn,
and all
I
this
can't
other
save you
stuff.
now, bro.
I know,
So
right?
now
Now you
come on,
Yeah.
bro.
Throw me under the bus because we don't agree with you.
Well, actually, I can't save you. What do you think?
Don't save him. He don't want to be saved.
I didn't even answer the question. I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
I do not think situationships are a fear of commitment. I do think that sometimes you could be in a space where you're just not ready to commit, and then what
What
happens?
does that look like though?
Which is
if
just
you're-
what you just said.
It's like, yo, we
You
dating,
literally just said
whatever.
it in a different way.
Yeah, I did. You know, I ain't ducking the smoke. I know what I
You-
said.
I
Yeah,
feel like
like-
if you're not ready to commit, you cannot actively have sex.
What?
But no, I think it's a
I'm
communication
about
thing.
to-
It's a
I'm
Wait,
communication
hold on.
thing.
No,
It's a communication thing.
Wait, I don't agree with that. I
It's a
don't agree with that.
communication
Yo,
thing.
sorry, I'm sorry.
You gotta communicate. Hold on.
I can't clock it with you.
You just,
hold
I think
on.
you just gotta communicate it to the fact that this is what I want to do.
Not the way he's describing
Oh yeah,
it.
no, he's not communicating at all.
Yeah,
I know that. I know
he's
that.
not the way.
Wait.
Don't you got a friend?
I
All right,
would've-
run it
I
back,
would've
run it back,
saved
run it
you,
back.
But you trying
So
to go
what
against
I'm
me,
saying
gang.
is the way the way Jalen is describing it, right? He's
Mhm.
saying that, oh, if we're like friends with benefits, right?
I'm not even saying friends with benefits.
What
What
are you
I'm
saying?
saying is, let me break this down.
Okay, go
Are you
ahead.
saying situationship?
Whatever it
If it's
leads to a
situationship, y'all
situationship.
have
But
it.
I
because
still
I'm
feel
not
like that's
gonna-
perspective,
because
though.
I'm not
You're
gonna
not
sit
looking
there-
at it the same way he
Hold on,
is.
Big Bo. I'm not gonna sit there and say or text a girl at like 1 a.m. Yo, come over. That's like a booty call, whatever. If I'm sitting there saying, yo, I like whatever, I'm not ready to commit right now. I can simply say, yo, we can go on dates, we can do this, and if you ever feel uncomfortable, which is what I say, yo, you don't gotta, ain't nobody putting
You
a gun
gonna
in your
tell
hand.
the girl that if you
I've
ever
said
feel
that, yeah, like yo, you don't gotta go out with me. Like if you feel like you want more, whatever, all right, go do what you gotta do.
on what part do you? At what date do you say that? The third date, the fourth date, the fifth date? What?
I
date?
don't. I think that's subjective. I think that every situation is different. I don't sit there and say by the 5th date, I'm gonna sit here and say I'm gonna send this text message.
I just
yo,
feel
like
like
we moving too fast.
once you even start a date or anything other outside of sex in a situationship, it leads to feelings. It leads to a vibe created where that's my man, but that's not my man.
I mean, I could
Hold
just
on, though. That's a little crazy to
that
me,
is
though.
crazy.
Because
It-
how you just like finding somebody to just be fucking and you never went on a date? That's crazy. That makes you look crazy as the female. You just like, yo,
No,
I see
okay,
him, I like
so-
him, and I'm just fucking, no dates.
No,
That's crazy.
not okay. So what I'm saying is,
The
what
little
I'm
laugh.
saying, right? The little chuckle is like,
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, you have to. It goes back to what Aunt said, the communication with it, right? Like there are girls that are cool with, all right, we going out for drinks, but I know it ain't nothing more. Like it's nothing less.
Mhm.
We already had that conversation. The way you sounding is toxic, where it's just like, I'm taking her on dates. If I want to grab food, like this is my main shorty that is going with me to grab the food. And if we constantly doing the same vibes, the same things, and then you said it may be a week or two where you busy. What,
Okay,
what
let
is
me-
Before
let me
you
break
speak,
that-
I have
I'll
a
finish
question.
that.
Wait,
I'll
before
finish.
you speak, I have a question.
So I got 2 questions.
Oh,
So,
okay,
so you
okay,
about
go
to
ahead.
answer multiple
Hold
questions?
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
These are questions for me. Oh,
Okay,
oh.
so my thing is
To
like,
me or to Brittany?
No, I'm talking to you.
Oh.
So what I'm saying is like, okay, are you waiting for the girl to bring it up, or are you gonna tell her?
What do you mean?
So
Like, am I
let's
gonna
say,
sit here and say like,
let's
this is
say
what
you
we
start
doing?
talking to a girl
Mhm.
and she doesn't bring it up because she's just going with the vibe.
Going with the
Are
flow.
you just going with the vibe and you're not bringing it up?
No, I think at some point you can't. The elephant in the room will have to be addressed because naturally, like Brittany's saying, if you sleep with someone, there's gonna be an elevation of evolve to a relationship or potential relationship.
But are
Right.
you bringing it up?
Yeah, I'll bring it up. I have no problem.
Like
bringing
without
up
her
the-
even hinting at it?
Yeah, I have no problem with having uncomfortable conversations. You know what I do for a
Okay.
living? I got no problem with being uncomfortable.
Okay. All right.
That's
Okay.
a
Now
fact.
He want to
That's
hint
not-
at what
It's
he
all
do for
about
a
that
living.
investment, man.
Okay. Now he want to hint at it.
He
He
Okay.
said, "I do it for a living, baby."
What was your question? though?
Okay, so no, you was gonna answer. You was gonna explain in detail what I was saying because I feel like you were saying like we go out here and there, whatever, and then there may be some weeks I don't want to talk to
No,
you or
so-
I don't want to go out.
A perfect way to break it down is
Mhm.
say I'm talking to someone named Ashley, right?
Mhm.
I meet Ashley, whatever, in person. Hey, Ashley, whatever, X,
Mhm.
Y, and Z. Yo, I think you cool, whatever. Let's go grab a drink or whatever.
Okay,
And she might sit there and say, "Don't take me out unless you want X, Y, Z. If
Right.
you don't want to
Some
be
girls are
serious,
like that.
right?
Mhm.
Okay, let's go off of the fact that she's like that.
okay,
I will respond. I'm not looking for nothing serious, but I'm still down to go out. Now, if she still agrees to go out with me, because women will break the rules for it. Who they want to break the rules for.
Now you're okay because
Right,
you
now- so
communicated.
now I-
you communicated.
I gave you
Now
the
you
menu.
are
You sat down at the
okay.
table.
Yeah, now that makes sense.
Now, if you sit down at the table, do not complain to the chef that you don't like the ingredients. Because if I told you what's going
If I
on,
don't like my meal, I'ma still speak on it. To be honest.
I
so
feel
I feel so. Wait, hold on, let me
like-
finish. Let me unpack.
Okay, go ahead.
So-
go ahead.
If I still do that and say, "Oh, we can vibe out, whatever the case may be," okay, cool. We're consensual adults. I don't put the time, like I said before. I don't have this ticking clock of, "Yo, I gotta do this, I gotta do that." Like I already got my kid. I already, like if I'm
Yeah.
rocking with you, we evolve to marriage or something. That's great. We may or may not get there. I don't know the future. So what I
Okay.
would say is like I'm not gonna rush into nothing, and that's what I tell like most girls, not most, every girl I've dealt with. I would say the first thing I would say is I'm not rushing into anything. And now that could lead to a situationship because you're like, okay, now I'm in limbo because I like this guy. I'm sleeping with only this guy, but we got great chemistry, X, Y, and Z. But I don't have to tell her what's wrong with me, which is at times what men and women say. It's not
Right,
not just
yeah,
a man thing. I mean, man to
woman,
women because
yeah,
guys say the same thing too. Feel like a girl. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
But
that's exactly how situations start.
Starts,
Like,
yeah,
yeah, exactly what he's
and
saying.
it becomes toxic the way you're.
I mean,
explaining it,
I
though.
don't think it becomes toxic because
Wait, I'm gonna
But
say
it,
it
but it
doesn't
takes
become.
two
It can't.
people though.
I've
So-
gotten
so-
in a relationship from a situationship,
Okay.
so maybe it could be.
It could
a
be, but
thing.
then you have some females that are like, okay, yeah, I said like I'm down for like just chilling and we vibing and stuff, but then you have a point where it's like, hey, we've been doing this for a minute. Like y'all have that conversation of feelings,
you can leave the table.
so you would never catch feelings. Like,
No, I'm not saying. See, I'm not. You can't have sex without catching feelings. That's
Right.
not what I'm saying.
but you're saying like
But what
if
I'm
she try
saying,
to
if she
force
tries-
you or
What did I say 2 episodes ago in the pod,
Okay.
Brittany? I don't like no ultimatum.
Okay.
Don't give me an ultimatum because the answer's gonna be no. Like I
Okay.
pay my
Basically
own.
what
I'm
you
too
said.
grown for ultimatums. I pay my own bills. I got enough going on
I
in my
hear
life.
you. I
Well-
hear you. I just feel like when you're not wrong for what you're saying, right? But I feel like when you're doing these type of situationships, know what females you're dealing with.
I mean,
Am I
that's two
wrong
things
for
can be
that?
true.
That's
you're not
Yeah,
wrong.
like-
I'm
But
not
but
disagreeing
Britt,
with you
I
on
think
that.
you missing the point of like what you're saying is 100% true.
Mhm.
But you're making it seem as if Jalen is the only one whose feelings is involved in this.
No,
And the reason why I
Yeah.
say that, right, is because as the female, if you're the one who's feeling these things
Mhm.
and he's not giving you that energy, you're the one who's keeping yourself in that situation because you have the right to leave.
That is
So you
true.
can't really blame Jalen or say he's the one being toxic because she would be the one being toxic because she's allowing herself and subjecting herself to that situation even after she knows his intentions.
I agree to say something. You and
So
Jalen
I think
are very
that-
toxic.
I think
However,
How is that
But
toxic?
also, I also think that Jalen can be mature enough to know that it will lead to feelings.
thank you.
I'm not.
I think he's hopeless and like not looking at it that it
I'm
will
packing my
lead to
feelings. Nigga.
No, I'm sorry.
Sitting on
Okay.
Maury Povich couch right now.
Wow.
as it because he's saying it as in like it is what it is, like because he has this thing of I don't date with intention.
I'm not saying
Like-
it is with. What I'm saying is that as adults, if I sit here and date, let's say
Ashley, let's go back to
Ashley,
Ashley.
right? And I sit there and realize Ashley has these traits that are quote unquote red flags, but I
Okay.
still deal with her. Is Ashley really the problem or am I the problem? Because if I sit there and tell you what it could lead to. I don't know the
Mhm.
future, but if I'm feeling you, whatever the case is,
Mhm.
and then you may feel like, okay, we're lingering. This is wasting time. All right, you could. If you feel like we're not moving at the pace you want, you could remove yourself. I'm not saying that if feelings are really matriculate, of course, because we were
Yeah.
intimate with each other. I'm not
Right.
saying that's not going to
Mhm.
happen. What I'm saying is, I don't necessarily think every situationship is just a fair commitment. I think what I'm trying to say is that it could simply be, yo, I got a lot of shit on my fucking plate.
You comfortable? You chilling?
Yeah, I don't want to say chilling, but I could,
Yeah.
yeah,
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And
You're
what
not
he's saying
wrong.
is this is not prison. You're not trapped.
it ain't a
here. You
death
could
sentence,
go.
bro. You can.
There's no cells
Oh, yeah,
here.
there's
It's not,
no
but I
cells
also
here.
get what she's trying to say.
Yeah.
I
Like
understand
you,
what
No,
she's saying.
we understand
you
what she's
should be
saying.
emotionally intelligent enough to know that if you have too much on your plate, then maybe you shouldn't be dating.
That's
Or
I
having
don't
a
think that's
situationship.
fair to say because if
I
you,
don't know.
That
if
is
you
fair
don't-
to say.
If
it's
you're
impossible
explaining
to-
to her though
yeah, if
that
I'm
you
explaining
have
to you,
a lot
like,
on your plate
yeah.
and you're only available for this, and she puts
But you're
herself.
not only available for this if you're randomly texting me, "Hey, let's go get a burger," or "Let's go
I'm not
get a."
winning text. That's like a little. I'm talking to you throughout the day. Like,
I know that,
He's
but I'm
saying
saying
after
if
he
we-
just laid it down, he's like, "Damn, I'm kind of hungry. Let's go grab something to eat."
But he's also saying like it may be a moment where he want to go go get a shot after work, or like go get drunk after work, and he wants to choose her to go with.
Maybe he want to take a couple like shots or after work dinner because he's like, "Yo, because we pulling up and sliding later."
All right. Well, I
Okay.
think both sides are.
Yeah.
two things to be
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Two things
Two
could be
things
true.
could be
Topic of this
true.
title of this podcast is also you can't play neutral in the field. So if you're in the field, pick a side, Delilah. That's all I'm saying.
Facts.
Why
So-
you saying that to
Right?
me?
Why you
Like,
single
said
dude
she
out
played
like
neutral.
that?
You said two things could be
I didn't like that for you.
All right.
I was on your side when I started this. Situationships can turn into relationships.
I didn't like that for you.
All right,
was
before we
very
wrap it up,
aggressive.
y'all, we're gonna finish it out with what are you looking forward to this week, Brittany?
Oh, this week my mom's birthday coming up.
Oh,
shout
shout
out to
out
my
to
Shout out to her,
Yeah.
Big
Shout out,
Aries
mama.
energy.
Big Brooklyn,
in the
Big Brooklyn, Big Brooklyn.
building.
Blood clot.
Big Aries energy.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Mama
back
Love.
at it. He going
What
off
about
back
you?
Going
there.
crazy.
I can't
yes.
wait for Leo season.
Ah.
We about to.
And we can't
Crazy.
wait to miss it.
Wow.
No, you'll be there.
See you there.
See you there, bud.
Oh, that I mean, hopefully we're supposed to be getting some good weather, so I think that's
Yes.
God.
Yes.
we're finally out of the
finally.
winter, so I think that's what I'm looking forward to.
I'm happy baseball's back. To be honest with you, watch a couple Yankee games. Gonna hit up a few of them this year. That's what I don't got nothing planned for next week other than doing a pod. So I don't really got nothing too exciting going on. A little boring, but I'm a boring dude. Why? I got a lot on my fucking plate. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All
What
right.
about you, Delilah?
Let me see. What am I looking forward to? We just talking about this.
Oh, season finale of Paradise coming up this week. Excited for that.
I didn't start it yet.
I didn't
Oh
either.
my gosh.
Yeah, I'm
They've
sorry.
been talking about it, and I was like,
Well,
I'm not
maybe
actually
we
started.
talk so much in the group chat. Maybe you should remind me.
Wow.
Fuck that.
Wow.
I said
Maybe.
towards the end. What about you, Jordan?
As we said, it's big Aries energy season going on right now, so I'm excited for that. I'm also excited because in April there's a lot of shows coming out. We just got the Harry Potter trailer, so I'm excited for that. I just found this song that I like yesterday. It's called "Blame You" by Odile. That song is fire, super fire. And I'm also excited because this week we're gonna start posting about questions for you guys to tune in and be able to get your questions answered. So I'm excited about that to see what y'all got to say.
All right, y'all. That's our show for this week, y'all. Jordan said a lot of nothing. Be sure to like and subscribe to the pod.
You know they gonna
Be
hate
sure
on
to follow the
greatness.
podcast on all social media forums and platforms. I'll let y'all next week, y'all.
Bye.
Later.